heard you count down, you fucking fool.
Hello.
You amateur.
Shut the fuck up. This could be amateur as shit. It's fine. Hi, everybody.
I'm streaming.
Hi, we're streaming. It's very thrown together. Hello. Welcome to what is no doubt going to be my least popular,
The greatest stream.
but these guys' most popular streams.
How dare you?
Yes.
I'm vividly.
Well, if it isn't the
I've had plenty
blowjob
of
to
popular
siblings.
streams in which you've rated me right before they happen.
That's true. I had that one MGS3 stream that's still my top view count.
I like when we stream together and I just act like a totally up my own ass. Okay.
You should. I would do it.
I feel like I
act up
should
my
be
own
the villain in
ass,
these streams.
even though I have the lowest follower count.
Let's go. But yeah, hello everybody. Hi. We're gonna be playing MonsterCon
Hello.
today. Let me go over here. Hi. This is a weekly segment. It's actually been going. This is what, week 3? Week 4?
The 3.
3?
Pretty sure.
All right, and this is the first week that I am actually gonna stream my side because the past weeks I have been lazy. Very lazy. But I've decided to stop that, and now I'm gonna actually, make an effort.
Oh, wait, people like us interacting? Oh, I only came here because I thought they hated us.
Oh well.
No,
guess
oh, never
we'll have
mind.
to play
Well,
for 2 hours anyway, and then we'll call it quits next
damn.
week.
I guess I'm already here.
There were some
I
others
guess
in the
I'll
past.
hang out.
But yeah, thank you very much.
I'll be right back. Entertain my chat.
Oh, okay, sure.
Hello,
Hi,
Nemo's
Nemo's
chat.
chat. I'm gonna bore you by
I'm TRing you right now.
thanking my people. I am imaginary. Thank you for 38 months. Thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning. Hi.
Whoa.
Thank you. And thank you, Think of Name, for 6 months. I appreciate it very much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Put those together, that's 44.
That's a lot of months. And Lappin, thank you for testing and confirming that my sound alerts are
It's
in
okay,
fact
Amy.
working. Thank you for the 100 caps. Yay. All right.
Yay. Nemo's
Um,
chat, did you know that Nemo likes peepness?
I think we knew that.
Drama alert, wee woo, wee woo.
Really? We pulled the, did you know Nemo is gay? And everyone is like, no,
Oh.
really? Really? What a
no, I
surprise.
never could have seen this coming.
What a surprise.
Yes. Nemo's follower count has dropped so low that it actually like there was a fucking it rolled over and now he's actually got like the max amount on Twitch and he just beat Iron Mouse as
Oh, no.
top VTuber. I don't know who the top
my
VTuber
God.
is.
I'm back.
Is it Iron Mouse? I feel like it's Iron
I
Mouse.
don't know.
I don't know.
Who?
There's a few that come to head.
It's
There's a
fine.
few that give
It was
me
a
head.
joke that it was about you, but you're not part of it.
I'm gonna
Alright.
take your chat without you. I was talking about your peepness enjoyment.
Yeah. All right, let me put in the code that Aito has DM'd to
Also,
me. What?
I am seeing I believe Iron Mouse, I'm pretty sure, is not the biggest VTuber. From what I understand, the biggest VTuber is actually one that is Latin American.
Amazing.
Ooh.
Our English-centric society
Thanks,
is in
Clockwork
shambles.
Yes.
Thank you, Clockwork, for 21
dying.
months. Thank you. And that's a...
Also,
I've never had a
I just
shared hype train
noticed-
before.
When you get a sub or something, the thingies go off in my chat too. Like
Yeah!
yeah. Iron Mouse is Latin American. How dare you?
I mean, I know she is Latin, but like a Spanish language first streamer.
Hmm.
Nemo, please enter the room code when you
Espanol.
can, and we can begin our
Okay,
work.
hold on. Let me pull up the. I have 3 monitors, and it's not enough.
Let me add a 36-inch TV above my.
What's the room code?
monitors.
Where's the room code?
I DM'd it to you.
This is exactly what I wanted this to be.
I hate everything.
Must have more monitors. I have 4. Taxi,
I
thank you
have
for
2.
10 months. Thank you. But yeah, guys,
Yeah, I'm
thank
plugging
you.
in my Nokia Engage.
It is a hype train, shared hype train, which apparently means that
Yes.
it works in every channel and there's special emotes.
Everyone sub or something to somebody. I don't care who. Just do it.
Oh yeah, and fun fact, it doesn't matter how successful these streams are, I'm gonna keep doing them because I want the achievements.
Yeah.
All right, I have
Biggest.
the room code.
Alright,
All right, we're ready.
I'm ready.
and I can show the game now finally. Badoop.
Yeah.
All right.
So I can show the game. I can move this over here and that over there and you over here and hold on.
What are we feeling? What are we feeling?
I'm
Wowie
feeling.
zowie.
Let's go
Lo-fi,
for.
kawaii, or fantasy?
Let's go kawaii. Kawaii today. Also,
Cool.
let us know what the sound is like. I can tell what chat you're talking in because there's an icon next to your name.
Yeah.
Also, I think I need to move you guys because your heads are in the fucking way of the text.
Touch me.
It's fine.
I have minimized you to an incredible extent.
Oh my god. All right, there. Yeah, you guys are pretty tiny on my screen, but that's fine.
You guys are covering the game on my screen because I love
Ooh,
you.
snakes. All right. Do you know
Real
what
quick,
chat I'm in?
people
I
in my
do.
chat, is everybody at an acceptable volume?
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Bam, 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 now.
All right. Well, good.
All right.
Do we want? I guess we're not reading this, even though.
Right here. Okay, hold on.
Nah.
Yappin! Thank you to the gift sub to Joey Jojo Jr. Shabadoo. The worst name I've ever heard.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I like when they get the references. Okay, so. By the way, I guess we didn't introduce ourselves. I'm Vivi. You know who I am. This is me, yeah? Good.
I'm Raito, you know who I am.
Yep. When I
VTuber
play.
rivaled only by Iron Mouse and that other Latin American VTuber.
When I play Monster Prom, I always play as Vivo, who is canonically known as Brian. Alright. Alright, Nemo. Pick your bitch.
Pick shipish. What was that?
Leave me alone.
No.
Fun fact, Nemo has played like 4 video games in his life.
Yeah, and I'm damn good at all of them.
Some of them are debatably not video games.
How do I feel today?
How do you feel
Coin.
today?
Flip a 3-sided coin.
Hold on, let me grab my roll of quarters.
I could have just flipped a D6 for you.
Okay. This is very efficient.
Tails.
Great.
Alright.
Tails, because we're getting some tail.
Alright.
Thank you, Taximals.
So we don't read the start because we've already done this before.
Yeah,
Alright.
you know what's up. It's not my
Blah
turn.
blah 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 blah
Nemo,
blah
stop
blah.
it.
Hit enter.
Audio is good everywhere. Thank you, Robin. You absolute little legend.
I'm gonna fucking.
Why am I in charge of this?
I don't
just
know.
randomly pick somebody.
Just
gonna
click
fucking
through all of
kill
it.
you.
We've already read it. These are the characters.
My wife and
We're
other
aware of them.
characters and my side hoe.
Okay. All right.
three
tell us
things
three
I
you
like.
like.
Oh,
They knew. Pick again.
Yeah, wait. I hate searching for loot in RPGs. It fucking sucks. Fighting shipping wars, licking metal. I feel like there's plenty of things I would lick, but I don't know. Metal's not great. Anime monologues. Heavy metal. Oh, that sounds sick.
Okay.
I didn't see that one.
So, tell us 3 things you like. Magical girl transformations, idol choreographies, dungeon low-level monsters, glow sticks as a form of support. That's actually pretty cute. Yaoi, correcting other people, searching for loot in RPGs. If there's an achievement, yeah. Anime monologues, licking
usually
metal.
is.
You know what? I'll go for it.
There's
Heavy
always
metal
that
idols.
like open every treasure chest thing.
Let's see. Thank you guys for the
Shared hype train
man,
success.
They really
Wahoo!
make it all shiny. Jesus
level 2.
Christ. Level 2. Thank you, guys.
They do.
Thank you. And one huge ninja. Thank you for
Thank
subscribing
you,
to
I love
Prime.
you.
Thank you.
Choo choo.
I'm gonna
Choo
say.
choo.
Well, I'll say the transformations. I think I said that last time.
Okay.
Correcting other people.
That's you.
Yeah, I almost picked that, but I was like, I don't do it that much.
People talking.
Yes. Good. Licking metal.
Licking metal.
I was like, will Nemo lick the metal? Top 3 villain archetypes.
Oh, I can already see.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Ooh. I don't know. I kind of just like villains a lot of the time.
These are interesting archetypes,
rock.
actually, because you've got like the evil clown, like the Kafka or whatever.
Yeah, that's always like a win for me.
I feel like the only one of these I haven't seen. So like
Dumb guy.
You've got the big dumb brute guy.
Yeah.
The crying
jobber.
lost Lenore kind of guy. Who,
Yeah.
I don't know. This reminds me of Sephiroth a little bit. And then you've got like the evil business guy. So you know Nemo. This is the only
It's
one.
like
This one with the
Sephiroth
mask.
post FF7.
The Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen Phantom of the Opera.
Old
You
women
never
like
seen
it.
like
Oh.
that type of villain though, like the.
Old women love it and think it's super romantic for some reason.
I see.
I'd let him fuck me. I haven't seen Phantom of the Opera, but I'd let that archetype fuck me. Is what I should say.
All right.
Nice.
All right. We click through it.
All right. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Guys, we broke 100 shared viewers.
All right.
Let's go. High
so
five.
we doing space this time?
No, magical girls. Oh wait, no, space?
Okay. Well, we're gonna do them all eventually. So.
Yeah, do space. Do space. We'll go one at a time. All right.
Da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. And we're in.
And we're in. All right. Time for business. Okay.
I go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he comes, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Oh wait. Do I have to turn off the fucking voices?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you not do that?
Do we need to start over? Wait, you might be able to do that. Hit escape. You can
Yeah.
go to settings, and you can turn them off.
I just have to mute them. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't let you turn them off. You just have to turn the volume all the way
yeah.
down.
Oh my god.
It's muted. It's muted.
It's muted. It's the same.
Fucking monster prom.
You head to the front desk of the hotel to ask for an extra towel. They give you one. You're drunk with power, so you decide to test how many extra towels you can ask for before they tell you to stop. This is just Monkey Island.
Yeah.
You managed to get 14 extra towels. Huh. What can you do with this many towels? You only needed one. You decide to build a towel for it in your hotel room. You gain +2 creativity from such a magnificent architectural endeavor. One time when I was in college, we took my roommate's really strong fan and we put a blanket around it, and it just made a perfect cylinder. You could crawl inside, and it was like a little windy cave.
I have not made a blanket or any kind of fort in a very long time.
Sometime later, we'll make one someday. You're in the hotel bathroom, giving your remaining shirts the sniff test. Sniffa. Press S to sniff and chat, everybody.
Sniff
When you
up.
hear Liam grumbling in the other room.
All right, let's go. There's your wife. You could have your wife this time, maybe.
Damn it. Have any of you seen my keys? I could have sworn I left them on the nightstand.
Poor Liam, yet another victim of faulty witness testimony. All clues pointed to the keys not being on the nightstand, and yet he went on insisting. I couldn't bring myself to put more doubt in his fragile mind, even if his memory had more holes than a wedge of Swiss cheese.
Sorry, I don't know where your keys could be. Nico, is your magnifying glass up to the task of finding them?
Of course! This detective has stumbled home from enough late-night benders to know how to follow the clues to a set of missing keys.
Sweet. What clues do we have so far?
Well, has our prime suspect here retraced his steps yet?
Yes, of course Wait, what do you mean prime suspect?
You were the last one to be in possession of the keys, weren't you? How do we know you didn't lose them on purpose to hide some shady deeds?
Ooh, Liam, have you been getting up to some spicy business in the hotel room you didn't want us to find out about?
No, obviously, I didn't lose the keys on purpose.
You better solve this mystery before Liam blows a gasket. How can you find the missing keys? You gotta trust the Nora detective method. Go to the hotel bar, get drunk, maybe start a fight. It'll help the process somehow. Solve this mystery the same way badly written detective movies do. Cast a spell that conjures a flashback with voiceover narration for convenient exposition.
All right, what do you reckon?
I like
Fanny,
both of
see you.
those.
Thank you for 3 months. Also, Wolf you. Hi.
Let's go get fucked up.
Why on earth would that bring us any closer to finding the keys?
Trust the process, my friend. We can have a drunk epiphany. Find a thief who becomes important later. Meet a sultry woman who has a cryptic clue.
I'm into all of those things. Let's hit the bar.
Sometime later.
Woo! Another round over here. Oh my god. Do you all want to do karaoke after this?
We don't have time for that. We're supposed to be finding my keys.
Oh, sorry. I completely forgot. Which phase of the plan are we on now? Bar fight time?
I really don't think getting into a fight is a necessary or good idea.
False, of course. What a fool he was. Poor, sweet, naive Liam, so blind to the seedy ways of the world.
You know I can hear you, right?
Of course, the point of noir narration is everyone can hear me. How else are you supposed to get exposition?
I can't wait anymore. Bar fight time!
Nico punches a nearby patron. Patron throws his stool at Nico. Zoe summons horrific tentacles out of the ground to throw people around. Fight! You're in the thick of it, losing teeth as fast as you can punch them out of other people's mouths when Nico reaches into their pockets to pull out their fake pistol. Whoa, I just found the keys. Must have grabbed them earlier, forgot. These trench coats. So many pockets, you know?
You seriously couldn't have realized that before I got punched several times.
Guess that means the fight's over. Sorry, guys. We're done. We found the keys.
Is Zoe a
Patrons are
cryptid?
so confused.
Zoe is a Cthulhu
Zoe-
kind of monster. Eldritch? Eldritch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eldritch
Yeah, she's a god.
entity.
Hmm.
She used to be a full-time Eldritch god, and she decided to be a schoolgirl.
Yeah. Feel
Is
free to
God in
ask
the
us
first
questions about the
game.
characters. We've been playing all 4 of the games. Although we didn't play much of
Yeah.
camp or road trip, so we've played a lot of 2 games.
Not yet. Yeah. I played a bit of 2. On my
What
own
was
before
her
we
god
ever
name? Like Zgord?
played.
Yeah, Zagord. You were
yeah.
the cult people.
Yeah.
Ah! That voice fucks me up.
Zoe is the best.
Mm-hmm.
Patrons so confused they let you win without any stab wounds. Game +2 fun. And something I lost something, I don't care.
I'm
winning.
going to the merch hall, because I go to the merch hall. All right. You find a cool shirt you like in a commercial stand. It costs $3.99 monster dollars. Then you buy a cool zine for $2.99 monster dollars. Then a set of anime badges for $1.99 monster dollars. You then buy a pack of gum for $0.99 monster dollars. Damn it, you have 4 loose coins jiggling in your pocket. It's annoying as fuck. Luckily, you find a shady guy who whispers, "Give it to me and I'll give you +2 charm." You feel dirty for some reason, but you got stats and your pockets aren't jiggling anymore. Yeah, we have played it before. We've played this a lot. We actually achievement hunted somewhat regularly on Ito's channel, but I decided I should finally start streaming my side.
Yeah.
So yeah. You're at the merch hall trying to find something to waste your savings on. Then you see just the right place for it. A stand full of blind box toys. I don't like blind box toys, but I keep falling for them. Like, I'll be like, oh, I have, like, a spare $10.
Tisk,
I'll buy
tisk.
one. And then I never get, like, the one
Falling
that
for
I
the
want.
Gotcha.
I never get the one that I want. I did the Oshinoko.
I had that happen to me in Sydney.
Yeah?
Yeah, we went to like that place and they had like the gotcha machines.
Oh, yeah. What did you get?
And they had like the aquarium, like the little pet box where like the pet inside is actually a notepad.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, anything but the hamster.
And you
then I
got the hamster, didn't you?
All of the others were so much cooler. They had like a cool fish and a scorpion and like a turtle.
Get over here.
No, see, for me,
And it was
I got
like,
the
here's your
Oshinoko
fucking
blind
rodent.
box. And I only wanted one of the girls. And the only one I got was the fucking main dude. And I was like, one of the girls, that's all I wanted, because the girls were really cute, and I got him. And he doesn't even stand up correctly, because his fat head is so heavy, he just falls over, and it doesn't come with a stand.
Rip.
So I'm like, what's the point? I can't display this. I think he ended up getting thrown out when I moved.
My Hindu stand could never.
Anyway,
Oh. They got the collection of old men magically turned into future furniture pieces. I'm only missing the coffee table with a triple bypass.
Why would you want an old-faced piece of furniture?
Because it looks so silly. Look at my fridge with hairy eyebrows.
Maybe we just have different definitions of silliness. But what would I know about that? I'm just a clown.
I like her little boater hat.
Yeah.
It's cute.
She's cute.
April, my good friend, I think you're missing on the nuances of this cool hobby.
The nuances.
I get that you're overpaying for boxes filled with weird stuff. I'm skeptical that there's any nuance to it. Plan proposal. You pay me $15 a piece, and I take you to a landfill. You can open lots of boxes full of weird stuff.
Hell yeah.
I feel like that could actually be like a business idea. Like you buy out like an abandoned landfill and you kind of pull out all of the hypodermic needles and then you're like, okay,
I thought you were
$200
gonna
and
say
you get the afternoon to pick up whatever you want.
I thought you were gonna say that like you pay to have like an hour or two in like a garbage dump and you get to take whatever you want rather than pay
Yeah.
the usual fee of like what's usually the fee, like weight or like worth or something? I can't remember of like what you're taking
depend.
out.
At like a scrapyard, usually it's like it's usually weight based on material.
I feel like it's
So
yeah.
they'll like sort it into like engines and like radiators, and then it's like, okay, it's a radiator. It's this much per pound.
Okay. I have not been to too many garbage dumps in my life. Usually, and not to pick anything up, only to like leave stuff, you know? Anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Going to a landfill doesn't sound super fun, but I like doing activities with my friends. Wait, that was sarcasm, wasn't it? Yes, Doug, it was.
You gotta solve this. You can't stand a friend not understanding the hobby of another friend, even if that's statistically bound to happen. Maybe April just isn't into furniture with old people's faces. Pick a collection that'll make her realize how cool blind boxes are. Cute animals overwhelmed by the many responsibilities of adulthood. Characters from famous paintings but really buff. I mean, I kind of like both of these, but I like the animal one more.
It's Kogimyun.
Yeah. That sounds slightly less creepy. Which one should I buy?
Oh, that's not up to you. You just pick a blind box and see which one you get.
Overrated.
Kiba! Hello, Kiba!
Kiba!
Hi!
Hello.
Welcome!
Hi.
Thank you, Afro, for shouting out Kiba. Oh, Halo 2, look at that. Either of you played Halo 2?
I've beaten Halo 2.
I vaguely remember watching you play Halo 2 with Barkeen. At least I think it was Halo 2.
Never touched it.
We did 1 and 2.
Hello, welcome. Hi, I'm Vivi of Vividly Vivi, radioactive Australian VTuber, and here we do whatever the fuck I want, ba-bang. And these are my two friends from the Twitch team, Just Friends, Aito and Nemo.
Which I'm the leader of.
I'm the leader. It is me. I'm the
No.
leader. I'm the one with Twitch
No.
partner. I made the team. It's definitely me. I'm
Yeah,
definitely
but
the leader.
my name's Aito.
So you're arguing that leader goes to alphabetical order.
No, it's just because my name's Aito.
Oh my fucking
It's just coincidence that I'm alphabetically.
Look at these two arguing about who the leader is. The leader would never do that.
It's definitely not
Yes,
you.
I would. I'm doing it right now.
No, I'm not.
We're doing
I'm
it right
just
now.
stating facts.
Kiba love. Mwah. Thank you so much for the raid. This is our weekly Monster Prom achievement hunting stream. I appreciate you coming by. I hope you had a really lovely
Does
stream.
not believe it in chat. Killed him.
If you need to rest, please feel free. Thought Shumi was leader. Yeah, that's why.
Kill him.
When's the last time you saw Shumi?
Chris, how creepy.
Definitely did not murder Shumi. Anyway, let us continue. But thank you, Kiba. Thank you. All
Rip.
right, Nemo. Did you read this?
I already read that.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Wait, so I don't even get to choose?
No, the mystery is what makes it so magical. Well, Doug, to be exact, it's more of a marketing ploy. The deliberate scarcity of certain items turns it into a challenge, which engenders a vicious cycle of overbuying.
Thank you.
I'm totally not trying to taunt Shumi into joining 1 week.
Can it be both,
I'll get
Liam?
her. She's gonna be on my stream in 2 days.
Hell yeah.
Ask your bank account. Point taken. Let's see which one April got.
I got Possum doing groceries
the
while
possum.
I love that. That's adorable. Possum doing
I
groceries
would
while
put that on the
parenting.
stand.
That's so cute. What the fuck? Wow, this is depressing. No, it's not. It's adorable. Look at the babies. Aww.
Yeah.
Well, at least we tried. I'll take this one if you don't want it.
No! Don't you see this little possum's sad face? I can't abandon it. I got you, little pal. I will always protect you from the hardships of this merciless world. Maybe I should buy another one. This one needs a friend, right? No.
Oh, Liam, it's starting.
Oh no.
That's bad friendship. To sit and watch it.
It's hard to tell if we're good friends or terrible
We at least
people
Terrible
tried
people.
dragging
not to
April
stop
into this.
Gucci.
Terrible people. Never mind that. Just buy more blind boxes so you don't have to think too much about it. You gain +2 smarts for choosing the hardships of adulthood, but you lose -2 creativity. Okay, that's fine. All right. Yay,
Easy.
addictions!
Whoa. Oh, sick.
Cool. It's Cult of
Sitting down
Lamb.
the lobby,
Lamb.
proud of your amazing cosplay. A kid approaches you. Could I have an autograph, please? Aw, you have a little fan. You hand him an autograph. The kid
This is
yells,
real.
"Who's Nemo?"
Yeah.
He leaves, crying as he realizes his favorite character is not real. This is a thing that has happened to me.
I can't
Not
imagine.
the crying, but like I've been mistaken for like a character as a child.
It was Harry Potter, wasn't it?
It was Harry Potter. It was, but oddly enough, it was at Disney World, a park
Ah.
which does not have legal intellectual property rights to Harry Potter.
It doesn't?
No. It's universal.
Oh, sorry. I'm not. You see, I
How
have a
dare
vague amount of
you.
a life.
Oops, forgot to stay in character. You gain +2 boldness for being a ruthless person who just shattered someone's dreams.
I
I
describe
got
you as
told I
ruthless.
looked like Robert Plant at Disney,
Thank you.
Who the fuck is Robert Plant?
the lead
I'm-
singer for Led Zeppelin.
I'm looking that up. I want to see how real that is. Nemo, you gotta read your stuff. Oh,
I thought you were gonna say something.
yeah, you look like a
Talk
very
over it.
young Robert Plant.
That's what I was. I looked like
Anyway.
a young Robert Plant.
Suddenly, you hear angry chants in the lobby. You, Liam, Nico, and Doug get closer to investigate, and you find a small group of protesters waving picket signs.
Yay, none of my
Hi, I'm
characters.
Doug. My main task as a con volunteer is to turn your frowns upside down. What's making your con experience suboptimal?
We're protesting against the
protesting
cancellation of Caveman Manor. Fuck you. Our favorite TV show ever.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
The show about a cryogenically frozen caveman who wakes up in Victorian England?
They canceled it. What an injustice!
I know for a fact you've never watched that show.
Well, now that it's canceled, I know I never will, and that fills me with righteous rage.
Surreal. Surreal.
You'd love it,
Oh, yeah.
Nico. The caveman falls in love with the Countess of Erwickshire and tries
He
to
would say
woo
that right
her
the
with
first
his
time.
primitive charms.
Exactly, and they canceled it
Exactly.
right when there were hints that the Countess might actually be a descendant of the caveman. Incest?
Wincest.
It doesn't count that far away.
I'll take
That's
whatever I
weak.
can get.
Let's go. Okay.
He should have banged his sister in Oshinoko.
What? I need to know if their life is forbidden.
Oh well, yet another show devoured by the streaming era's fast food culture.
That's it, Liam. Just gonna shrug your shoulders and call it a day.
Maybe. But I might also write a blog post about it this afternoon.
Ooh, blog. Hi,
Can
following.
we do something a little bit more hands-on? The con manager just told me that we have to stop the demonstration because protesters are not buyers.
I'm sure Nemo has an idea.
Fight fire with fire. If they canceled your favorite show, then the best strategy is clearly to cancel the studio exec's favorite show. Threaten the studio execs by sending them severed fingers. Whose fingers? No clue.
All right, what are you drawn to?
This one doesn't seem like it would actually send any kind of message other than they need to vet their mail.
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea. If we knew what TV execs like to watch, what TV shows do the people who make TV shows watch?
We don't need to know. Liam can write them a letter saying we'll cancel their favorite show.
Oh, now you want me to write, huh? What am I supposed to say? That we have show-canceling powers?
Liam, you're a genius. We'll tell them we have a show-canceling spell. I bet they'll believe it. Magic spells tend to be super convenient.
Oh, I got another one. Tell them we also have a spell that'll make their butts explode. People are super afraid of having their butts explode.
We'll get Weishi to cast Mint Butthole.
Looks like all my friends are geniuses.
Oh, stop it. All right, I've written all your nonsense. I'm sure your anonymous threats and make-believe powers will work like a charm.
Looks like they already did. Check this out.
Caveman Manor returns
Caveman
for second
Manor.
season. I'm doing it.
I'm glad you went the same direction.
Wow, that's quick.
Head of production releases press letter saying, "We are happy to bring back this show, just as long as poor people make great furniture stays on TV and our butts are safe."
Oh, so that's what rich people like to watch. Show about poor people making chairs.
Am I now reading?
You check
your
out an
version?
episode on your phone. It turns out that it's not about broke furniture makers. It's about poor people being used as furniture.
Oh no!
That's what I went to immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
That's
this
what I
is
assumed it meant.
depressing. Well, you're not going to save the poor, but you did save the show. You gain +2 smarts, but lose -2 boldness.
Trade places.
Trade
Poor
places.
furniture.
A fictional character.
Tomoko from Watamote.
Kefka from Final Fantasy VI.
All right.
Neymar.
Kogimune, my new favorite Sanrio character that I only met
All right.
yesterday, but I would kill for.
Nice. Character needs a vacation the most. I lose.
I don't think Kefka needs a vacation. I think it's Kokimune.
You know what? I'm second. I think V's last.
Yeah, I
Kefka
think I'm
became
last.
God. He doesn't need a vacation.
Yeah. Cool. Yay, fresh air.
Yay.
Oh god, who are we going for?
Nemo's first. That is the question.
I don't remember who I even talked to. Kefka's life is the vacation.
Ryu.
You going for the clown, Nemer?
I am.
All right.
You and April have a great game night. She asked if you can play Candyland because it reminds her of her childhood, and she loves the aesthetic. It sounds low stakes, so you agree. 2 hours and one flip table later, you learn just how competitive a game of Candyland with April 1st can be.
I thought
that
Candyland
makes no sense.
isn't competitive.
Candyland is completely deterministic. There is no
Deterministic of who the leader
gameplay.
is.
At least now you know your relationship can survive even the horrors of the molasses swamp. Ah.
Okay.
Cool.
You going for your wife?
Visit a museum. You and Zoe visit an art museum. Seeing so much art makes Zoe reflect about her own craft and legacy. Lately, the success of Liam Prom has made her think, can she create something worthy of being taught in the art history classes of tomorrow? That would surely be one hell of an art history class.
All right, I guess I'm going over here then. Out of these two, Neeker. Board game
Yay,
night.
it's
Go
my
out to dinner
character.
via. We'll do dinner. Why not? Burger!
The
Oh, he's
fucking
just a
Naruto.
This is
Naruto.
adorable.
You and Nico go out to a
Yeah.
fancy restaurant. You've always wondered how Nico eats.
That's bio.
They technically have 2 mouths, so which one is for food? Turns out the answer to that question is too disturbing to describe. Still, you two manage to have a nice conversation when they're not doing unspeakable things to that ramen. Hooray!
Yay.
Day 2.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bow. Comic time.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, cool. Before getting into the drawing part of your comic project, you call a couple of your friends. You just realize some of your characters look exactly like them. Happens when you have such cool-looking friends. So you thought it'd be nice to get their approval to use their likeness first. Alright, what's a job from the distant future you wish you could have? Capture designer, keeper of the planet Jupiter's darkest secret, Shrek movie tester, world's leading expert in the number 6. You know what? Let's go with number 6. Number 6 sounds okay.
Hell yeah. That's one of the letters in my name.
Oh, it's Nemo's turn.
You won $10 million, but you have to spend it in the next 5 minutes. Quick, spend them. Buy the rights to the letter W. Spend it all on Tetris microtransactions and cosmetics. How convenient. Send it to financially destitute prince who emailed you 2 months ago. Time to fulfill your dreams of becoming a saxophone player. Honestly, I feel like I would do this.
What, become a saxophone player?
Yeah, why not? If I could buy like
He's got
2
$10 million.
decades worth of lessons and the world's finest saxophones all in one go.
You're insane.
Yeah.
The rights to the letter W would clearly be the most, like, payoff, but okay.
No, don't do what you follow your heart, Nemo.
I would never tread upon the glory of language like that. It's not
true.
for me. It's for the people.
Oh my god.
Nice. Let's go.
Back to your work. Alright.
What's up here? In the middle of the community zone, you see a bunch of top-hatted gentlemen in a vintage car, a dog, and a boot. Oh, it's LARP Monopoly.
Oh god.
Nice.
This goes against all your values. And yet, the moment you start making money, you gentrify the fuck out of the street by building many hotels. You make sure everyone who dares step foot on your turf becomes miserable. A father of 3 begs you to lower the rent. Get good, you yell. No, what have you become? You burn your Monopoly money and leave. But deep down, you have to admit, you got +2 fun.
Amazing.
Afterward, you meet up Liam and April to go on a Japanese kintsugi workshop.
You would so go
Fucking
with that.
things up and haphazardly fixing them is your specialty. So this should be easy. I would do that. Greetings, friends. Do you two know what kintsugi is?
Yeah, it's when you repair broken pottery by...
Fear not, I'll explain it. It's when you repair broken pottery by filling the cracks with lacquered gold. It can be seen as a metaphor for making a broken thing more beautiful than ever, much like one's own tarnished soul.
I wish it was a metaphor for you shutting the fuck up!
Hell
So what did you bring to do kintsugi on? I brought this urn.
You're going to shatter and then repair the urn? What about the ashes?
I'll mix those into the gold lacquer paste. It'll be both morbid and beautiful, just like clowns. Honk honk.
That's metal as fuck.
Sometimes you alarm me, April.
What? It's a cute idea. Besides, I'm sure Nemo brought something way weirder.
Actually, you didn't bring anything at all. You weren't aware that you had to bring your own breakables. You gotta improvise something to kintsugi. No time to think. Smash your arm with an emergency hammer. You'll finally have something broken within
Do you have an emergency hammer? I feel like you do.
No.
Okay, one of the few tools you don't have. Okay.
I mean, there's a... What do I have on my desk right now? I've got a knife. I've got a fire-sparking magnesium block. A
Of course
roll
you
of
do.
quarters. a titanium cup.
All right.
I have my wife and a Digivice.
Your bank account. You've been broke for too long, and it sounds like it could be beautifully fixed by adding some gold.
Yeah.
Take the gold dust provided to you by the workshop and lovingly coat your bank account in it. It's slow going, since gold dust isn't particularly valuable in small quantities. But soon, the gold starts to heal your finances, making them whole again. I see now, when treated with kintsugi, something broke and can not only be fixed, but transformed into something better than it began.
Are you seriously acting like Nemo stealing from the workshop is somehow art? Then again, my own bank account could use some kintsugi as well. Teach me your ways, Nemo. I want to be a master kintsugi artist too.
Yeah.
Never has a bank account ever looked so busted, yet so beautiful. You actually managed to move Liam to tears. You also managed to move about $200 worth of gold dust in before you get kicked from the workshop. Dinner's on you tonight.
Let's go.
You gain +2 smarts for gaming the system in this profoundly beautiful way, but it comes at the price of -2 boldness.
Sweet.
Nice.
All right. You sit down to watch a panel about new proposed TTRPG classes. There's tons of cool options like insurance salesperson, horse with knife shoes, and Steve. Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world building ideas to counter Steve's naturally overpowered abilities. You get +2 smarts.
Okay.
Afterward, you decide to check out the nerdy lingerie stand for...
Scientific.
Oh!
Am I back on the Garfield thing?
Are you back on the Garfield? Oh my god,
Think
you
so.
are!
I keep getting the secret endings for some reason. Hey, Itis. You here to stare at Garfield's lingerie too? I need that furry thong on my body. I wholeheartedly agree. You're gonna buy it? Oh, thank you. How dare you die? Hold on.
The decision at lunch did it? Oh.
I want to, but it's so rare and so expensive. Why didn't I go? Oh. But it's okay, because I have a plan. I'm going to sell the rights to Liam Prom. You mean your fanfic about an alternate reality filled with nothing but different iterations of Liam? Yep, nice lore drop, by the way. Very natural. See, this big-name publisher came to me a few months ago asking if they could adapt Liam Prom into an animated web series. I was hesitant because Liam Prom is my baby, and I didn't want some soulless executives changing it to fit their needs, but I want this lingerie. Some sacrifices must be made. I'm meeting with some company reps this afternoon to discuss contracts and usage rights. I'm kind of nervous, though. Not very business-minded. I barely understand mortals' fascination with coupons. Well, why don't you bring me along? I've got business experience. I can help coach you through these meetings. You do that? Thank you so fucking much. I had no idea you were a good business negotiator.
You absolutely are. What you are.
Is willing to overstate your skills to impress your hot friends. Why don't we strategize some negotiation techniques before the meeting? It'd be good to have a plan before we get there.
Dang, you always forget that overstating your skills usually requires you to provide said skill or prove said skills. What negotiation technique would you suggest for Zoe's meeting?
Which one did I do last time? Oh, looking out the window.
Yeah.
So we're bringing the negotiation rifle. Ooh, so hardcore. I like it.
You help Zoe practice loading a shotgun until it's time for her meeting in one of the community zone rooms.
Hi, I'm Bernice, and this is Marla. We're representatives from Poob, a Dippy subsidiary partnered with Phoebo LLC.
It's so
Well,
real.
Isn't that a fun word salad? I'm Zoe, and this is my assistant.
Yes, hi, whatever. Let's talk turkey. We're prepared to offer you a hefty lump sum for the rights to this Liam Prom thing of yours.
Wait, just a lump sum? You mentioned royalties in the email.
Yeah, well, the shareholders didn't go for that, but our lump sum is still quite generous. What are you doing?
Just
that a
cleaning my
fucking gun?
negotiation rifle. Don't mind me.
Okay, well, if you take this deal, you'll have to agree not to write any Liam Prom spin-offs or create any...
Bang! The gun goes off, making everyone flinch.
Whoops, must have misfired. But hey, we all make mistakes, right?
Right, but maybe you could not point the rifle at us while we talk.
Why not? It's part of active listening. pointing my gun at you shows I'm paying attention to what you're saying. Now, let's cut to the chase. I want 4% of the royalties for Liam Prom.
That's ridiculous. I don't know why you young artists thinks you can just waltz in and...
She's cut off by the sound of Zoe cocking the negotiation shotgun.
Can we compromise on 2.5?
Let's start.
All right.
Once again, firearms prove to be a powerful bartering tool. You gain +2 bonus for helping Zoe negotiate, but you also lose -2 charm.
That is funny that you're getting the an ending that you've already had before. I'm gonna go. I already went to the merch hall. Maybe I should diversify my
I
portfolio.
have to not go for my wife sometimes.
Yeah, you decide to walk around the hobby, which is the most the lobby, which is the most intimidating activity at the con for anyone who's not a social butterfly.
Hobby Lobby.
Some random people ask you to take a pic of them. You're forced to push people around to actually move. You even say bless you to someone who sneezed. Look at you socializing. Here, have +2 boldness.
Whoa!
Omen and Doug
was me.
are manning the first aid booth to fill their con volunteer hours. You and Nico decide to go visit them.
Thanks for letting me chill with you guys. Watching all the first aid is a great opportunity for me to practice my doctor character.
Good, I'm just happy today's been slow. No medical emergencies in sight.
Somebody help me! I'm having a medical emergency!
Fuck.
Oh, pipe down, you're fine.
I'm literally holding my intestines in my hands!
So, rub some dirt on it and walk it off.
Is there a doctor here or what? I'm bleeding out over here.
The on-site doctor is at the furry meetup on floor 3 right now.
As they would be.
Me, I'm a doctor.
Aren't you just cosplaying one?
Exactly. The fact that I'm cosplaying as a doctor just when this person needs one is probably fate telling me that I'm ready for my big role.
Nemo?
Nico, this guy's really hurt. He needs a real doctor.
Doug, think about it. Is there really any difference between a doctor and someone who cosplays one really well?
An academic degree and years of training?
This is Nico we're talking about. Logic isn't gonna convince them. Do something to stop them from accidentally killing this guy before the real doctor comes back. Convince the injured person to cosplay as someone healthy so Nico doesn't malpractice them to death. Only one thing stops TV doctors from doing their job: relationship drama. Introduce a love interest and a will they won't they plot to keep Nico too busy to commit manslaughter. Shit, I don't actually know which of my stats, because one of these feels like creativity and my creativity is shit. Which one is more creative?
The bottom one seems more like charm or boldness, so I'd pick the top one.
Bam. Okay.
Alright, since there are no more conscientious objectors, I'm gonna prep for surgery.
Good job.
Dude, I know you're in a lot of pain, but you're gonna be in a lot more pain if you don't convince Nico that you're fine.
But I'm not fine. I need medical attention now. I don't care who it comes from.
Hey, Doug, are there any scalpels in this booth or what?
Whoop.
Never mind, I'll just sharpen this pencil real good. That's basically the same thing.
Okay, I see your point, but how do I convince them I'm okay?
You could cease your incessant bleeding.
Just act the part. You know how cool people always walk away from explosions unfazed?
I was AFK, wasn't paying attention. Legit, someone out in the hallway was screaming that they had a medical emergency. Oh no!
We manifested that.
Manifest me!
Yeah.
Nemo.
Is that energy? It's that energy, except you're walking off your gaping stomach wound. You got this.
Well, I couldn't find any rubbing alcohol, so I did the next best thing and sanitized my gloves with tequila.
Ugh.
Anyone want to do shots with me before I get started? To my first surgery!
Actually, I'm feeling a lot better. I found a health potion in my backpack, so Yeah, I'll be all healed soon. Thanks anyway.
No, it wasn't manifest. I forgot a word. Okay. The boy gathers his intestines and hobbles away, presumably to quietly die behind the escalators.
Damn! After all that surgery prep too. Oh well, at least I got to try out my doctor skills in a real emergency situation setting.
Oh, you thought somebody was yelling, but it was us. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm happy it was just us and not actually manifesting a medical
I'm
emergency.
glad I was. I rolled a nat 20 on performance.
I'm just glad you didn't commit manslaughter, buddy.
And I'm glad that this got me out of boring-ass volunteer work. Let's do those shots!
Salud! You gain +2 charm and lose -2 creativity. I've got, like, no creativity. Shit.
Ripperoni.
Back to Decon.
Back to the cod. Who's trying to get laid?
Which one gives you fun?
What does give you fun? Is it...
I don't remember.
Did I get fun? Wait, is it...
Is the
Is
communities?
Is it vendor,
It's either
community? It's on the right.
It's either Vindy or Expo.
Yeah.
Check out the games going on at the community zone, and you find an area dedicated to retro video games. You start
Oh, wait,
playing
it is
some
community zone.
N64 games, and then you go further
I play
back in
those.
time to play the original Super Mario, where Mario is a dick. You round out your playing session by playing checkers and the royal game of Your Mesopotamian gamer skills grant you +2 fun.
Yay.
Later, Liam invites you to a retrospective viewing of an old samurai movie. Time to gain an appreciation for the classics.
Hi, Al.
Some fans of Ikegami, the illiterate swordsman, decided to book a small room in the community zone, because only a true classic samurai fan would bother to come.
Hey, Liam. I was assuming that I wouldn't see you here.
Hello, April. I didn't expect to find you here either. Are you perhaps in the wrong room?
Nope. I love the Ikegami movies. I used to watch them a lot with my dad. Oh god, this is me with westerns.
I would have never expected that from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm a girl who streams, so I can't like vintage samurai movies?
Yes. I don't care that you're a streamer or a woman. Frankly, both of them disgust me. I patronize everyone equally.
Attention, everyone. We're starting the.
Make eye
Die.
do it.
Go
We're
on.
starting the first movie now. We expect Ikegami, the illiterate swordsman, marathon to last about 8 hours.
8 hours? Oh well, at least it's 8 hours you get to spend with your friends.
I would never spend 8 hours with my friends.
Oh yeah, definitely. We've never done that before.
Never.
Here's an interesting factoid. When they filmed this scene, Ikegami accidentally...
Yes, he accidentally sliced his co-star's pinky off. Let's not interrupt the movie with facts everyone already knows. Okay?
I bet I can lip sync more of the lines than you.
Me with
Oh my
Simpsons.
God.
You're on.
That's amazing.
Damn it, you came here to court Liam and or April, but you can't do that if they're too busy trying to one-up each other. How will you survive this movie retrospective with two of the haughtiest, most competitive people you know?
After Nemo's turn, need to take an ad break, by the way.
Yep.
Turn this into an 8-hour-long drinking game. Alcohol will assuage their attitudes and make the marathon, at least
That's
these
right.
two, way more bearable for you. Just astral project yourself to somewhere else. Your friends will be impressed by how focused you look when you can skip 8 hours of old movies.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Why not? You wiggle your soul out of your body and fly off somewhere more interesting.
Whoa, Nemo's really focused. I don't think she even is blinking.
Can you blame her? The 20-minute Sakura blossom scene demands the utmost
20
attention.
minutes.
Attention that you're not giving it. You're too busy doing astral body shots off the astral of the astral babes at the astral soul rave you just crashed. Party! Just look at that swordplay. It's mesmerizing, even on my 103rd rewatch. The empty husk of your body stares glassily at the screen.
Liam, don't talk over the movie. Can't you see Nemo's in the zone?
Oh, shit. Meanwhile, you're busting a move on the astral dance floor when you spot some old friends.
Aww.
Ghosts.
Yo, dude, long time no see. How'd you take your body off? Did you die or something? It's about time.
Oh, so you're like astral projecting to get out of a boring movie? Haha, yeah, I totally get that.
Nemo, you can have one.
Hey, bartender, get my buddy here a drink. She's trying to get out of some nerd shit. You rejoin your mortal coil just as the last movie is wrapping up.
Wow, those 8 hours really flew by. Wasn't the Sakura Blossom scene beautiful?
Yeah, totally. It was my favorite part. Mine too. You know, a lot of people miss the underlying subtext there, but you nod and smile your way into Liam and April's samurai-loving hearts. You gain +2 smarts for your escape, but lose -2 fun.
That was such a good one.
Wow.
All right, it's time for a
Every
small
time.
break. Do we have to pause? It's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna time
No,
out.
it's not gonna
Anyway.
do anything.
Anyway, we'll be right back. I'm gonna put on Anime Stibby Times and I'm gonna mute them and mute myself. I will see you guys in 3 minutes. Bye bye. Hello, I'm back.
Oh.
They just said
Alright.
kill me. That's not fair. What the fuck?
Chad didn't hear me say that, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn. All right, well, I think I have
Thank you, TVN.
put everything else back. I think we're good. Thank you guys for sitting for the ad break. It is important to take breaks. Alrighty.
Important to make it a PP and walk around.
It is important to keep getting up. All right.
Getting up to make it a PP.
Use your legs or
I went to
lose them.
hotel there. Use it or lose it, baby. Don't worry, I did plenty of stretching. I put in my daily joking routine while I was gone.
Try not to panic. Remember what your yoga teacher taught you. When you get caught in the middle of a crowd stampede, remember to go with the flow. You do, and the flow consists of the crowd trampling you. Still, you gain +2 boldness for braving the stampede. Now you're trying to cross the lobby with Nico, Zoe, and April, but it's chock full of people. You can't move through the dense crowd.
Gosh, what a mess. What are
Samurai.
we going to do?
Garfield.
Clown.
Fear not, my young pupil.
All good things.
When the noble lion must pass through the galloping antelope herd, he patiently waits for an opening. Like, now! No, sorry, that wasn't the right moment. It's now! Whoops, another false alarm. Any minute now. 56 minutes later. Now! Nope, that was the one. Now! Still not it.
How long is this gonna take? Just a heads up, I'm getting very thirsty and mildly homicidal.
It could be a while. I was once stranded in a con crowd for 6 hours, surviving on floor peanuts and secondhand sweat.
You drank sweat?
Hell yeah.
That's disgusting.
That's my girl. Hey, it works in a pinch.
She's so
I
happy.
sweat everywhere to con. Look, you're even sweating.
No, I'm not. I'm April 1st. I'm too cute to sweat. Ugh. It's like when VTubers tell me that they don't sweat, and it's like, excuse me, why would you take away
Oh, I
that
bet you don't
beautiful,
fart and
that
poop
beautiful
either.
aspect?
I read a book once, and it had a line that was like, "No, women don't sweat. Women glisten. Men perspire. Horses sweat."
Horses sweat.
Damn, that kind of goes hard though.
It does. Women glisten. Wow.
Damn, girl, that thing sweat.
Also, hi, Zebet.
April, it's hot in here. We're all clearly drenched in sweat.
Also, thank you, Mutsta, for resubscribing. Not me. That's not sweat. It's water. I've been cooling off like this.
April snatches the group's last remaining
No.
water bottle and dumps it all over herself.
See? Just water.
Damn, girl, I bet that thing wet and stinky like some Kraft mac and cheese.
Jesus Christ.
Well, dehydration is definitely going to be a problem now.
So is April's mental state. By the looks of things, you better do something. If you need rescuing, you're supposed to deploy a flare gun. You only have a real gun, but that's probably close enough. Float the idea that one of you could volunteer their blood for the others to drink. Fun fact, blood is full of nutrients.
Is it?
I'd rather keep my blood inside my body if it's all the same to you guys.
I wouldn't mind sharing mine, but I'm not sure if any of you can drink my blood without going batshit eldritch crazy. Please, please, please let me drink your blood.
It's a
Please,
risk
please.
we gotta take. Let's draw straws. Whoever draws the shortest
I'm on my
straw
hands and
will
knees.
share their blood with the group.
But
Poor buddy, I know you're scared, but this is for the greater good, okay? Draw a fucking straw, Nico!
Whoa, she's so dehydrated she's got her balloon animal shtick all mixed up. Better draw the straws.
you all draw straws, and you draw the shortest one. Harsh, but fair. You stab yourself in the leg.
Drink up, everyone.
But I don't want to drink your blood.
I'll pass too, but if your sanity's ever up for grabs, call me.
More blood for me, chumps.
April clamps onto your leg and starts drinking. And then a miracle happens. The crowd stops moving and stares at you.
What the hell? Is that clown drinking that person's blood? I'm so fucking scared right now.
Now, this is our moment. We can go. Freedom. You all rejoined the con. Zoe and Nico appreciate your sacrifice to help the group, and April really liked your blood, which is good, if kind of concerning. You gain +2 smarts and lose -2 boldness.
Amazing.
It should have been me.
Okay, you know what? Let's go to the hotel. We haven't been to the hotel in a bit. At the hotel, you carefully put on your cosplay. You're ready to go, except, uh-oh, Feel a rumble in your belly. There's no time to take off the costume. You'll have to poop and cosplay. It's a strange experience. You rarely see a fictional character pooping. Your toilet-based cosplaying gives you a better understanding of the character. Here's +2 creativity. Good, I needed that. +2 creativity. Fuck.
Wow.
Okay. Sometime later, you're chilling in the hotel with Zoe and Nico when Doug bursts into the room like a socially awkward bull.
I'm freaking out. This is the best day of my life. I'm gonna throw up. Somebody call my mom.
There's a lot to unpack there. What's going on?
I entered a raffle this morning, thinking the prize was rare pogs. Turns out it was for a lunch with an actor named Keenan Reeves, and I actually won.
Wait, is the other raffle still going on? How rare are those pogs?
Can we focus? I'm about to meet a celebrity I've never even heard of, and I'm not at all prepared.
But pogs?
That would be a nightmare.
What's
Can you
my
imagine
down?
having to meet
But
a celebrity
the ink
you
got
don't know?
smudged. How is you the weather a good conversation starter?
What would you do? What would you even talk to them about? Would you just be like, yeah, I've never seen any of your work?
I don't think I would be bothered because I'd be like, who are you?
I don't know if I'd tell them. Like, I don't
mean,
know if
people
I'd go.
do like hearing, so tell me about yourself, so I feel like that wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah. Right. I genuinely would be open to hear literally anything.
Huh. Alright.
I almost would want to keep up the ruse that I do know who they are.
And then at the end you break it to them
Sure.
or you never do?
I feel like it would be funny when they figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I want the follow-up question to be, are you having a stroke?
Don't worry, Doug. We can help you. We'll make sure you make a great impression with the power of friendship.
Beautiful font.
What should we do? Give him an earpiece and feed him lines, Sireno style?
Cyrano.
Don't care.
Actually, I was gonna suggest I whip up some Doug cosplay and go in his place, but your idea's better.
Kyrano. 15 minutes later, Doug's sitting across from Keenan Reeves while you, Zoe, and Nico watch them from the window with a walkie-talkie.
This is the part where I have to ask if Keenan Reeves is a real person, because I legitimately
No, it's
wouldn't
Keanu
know.
Reeves.
It's
Okay,
Keanu
okay.
Reeves.
It's really, really nice to meet you, sir. I'm Keenan. No, wait, you're Keenan. I knew my name is, I want to say Dennis.
Oh, he's dying out there.
Don't panic, Doug. Wink at him. Cool people are always winking.
That's so true.
Can Doug wink? Does he even have eyelids?
I'm gonna drop some lore. My dad once met Bono from U2, and he told him, I have no idea who you are, but my children probably know of you. Oh, that's so funny. Oh
Hell
my
yeah.
god. Okay. Okay.
Oh, good question. Psst. Doug, do you have eyelids?
Zoe and Nico are many wonderful things, but good wings people isn't one of them. Feed Doug some lines so he makes a good impression on this celebrity. This is your chance to make up a cool backstory for Doug. Feed him an alternate biography through the earpiece. Honesty is the best policy. Confess you're pulling a Cyrano. It's bound to be a great yes. Alright, who's being Keanu?
I don't know.
In Night City,
Nobody.
you could become.
Skip his lines. Don't read them.
Don't even read them?
So, I'm sure you know plenty about me. Tell me about you. Okay, little known fact about me. I have 3 friends who are giving me conversational advice through an earpiece. Wait, what? Not cool, guys! Whoa, an earpiece, really? Yeah, it's hard to see because I don't have actual ears, but it's there. I can't believe this. I also have 3 friends giving me conversational advice through an earpiece.
Oh, he's so
Really?
relatable.
Yup, they're hiding in that bush behind the window.
Aw.
Look, they're waving hello.
Oh shit, they are right next to us. How did we not notice that?
Sorry I deceived you, but I was so nervous. I've never done one of these lunch with a fan things before. I was worried I'd come off unrelatable, out of touch, like a big shot. Oh, Keenan, you don't have to worry. How could I not find you relatable? You're
It's
doing
so
the exact
wholesome.
same thing I'm doing. Haha, true. Earpiece twinsies.
Well, you know what? Revealing the Cyrano trick actually gave Doug excellent material to bond with Keenan over. And now that the double Cyrano is out in the open, you and Keenan's other 3 friends also participate in the conversation through the earpiece. Weird lunches are the best lunches. You gain +2 charm, lose. What do you mean lose
I don't like
creativity?
how
That was great.
I don't like how similar that word sounds to cheer no. We should eradicate
It's shopping
it.
time.
Ooh,
Hey there, fancy a mystery box?
it's your slut man, Nemur.
Nobody knows
Is
what's
my
in
dick in a
them,
box?
so pick one and we'll both find out.
All right, what do you
Bell
want?
Daniel does nothing. Sounds like an object I would actually own. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a first section that has the 6 12-star signs that figurines. Non-slight effects
got-
on people's stats.
What are you gonna say, Ito?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I figured out how all these work, but I don't. Should we let Nemo into
No.
it?
Nah, you should just wing it.
Oh, okay. Stats has. I
This
think
one
stats
does
has
the
big
dice
effect
for
on one
the
thing.
for a place.
Yes.
Yeah.
I forget what my weird little village does.
Curse.
Curse.
Major Arcana could be good or bad.
And then
Buff
buff bugs.
bugs.
Buff bugs.
It has
made you not
huge
able to see
effects,
your
but
stats.
if it's bad, it's really fucking bad. No, Buff
Okay.
Bugs was the one that made me lose stats if I didn't move fast enough.
That's right.
Zodiac Thirst made me not be able to see my stats, and I still won, so it didn't matter.
Mm.
I'm gonna go for the
But
buff
Buff
bugs.
Bugs, if it works, it's big.
Yeah. Let's see.
What do you get? I got the moth. Oh, the
Battle
battle beetle!
beetle.
Every turn,
Your own stats will keep switching
swapping
positions.
until you choose a
Ooh.
location.
Whoa!
That could
Oh,
be
I
good
can
for you
I
there.
can game this.
That can be really good or really bad, depending on what you do.
Okay.
It's like the secret to comedy.
Yeah. The first rule of improv comedy, yes and.
Yeah.
The second rule
Timing.
of improv comedy, juggle.
All right.
Cool. Me.
Welcome back, Dollface. You know the drill. Choose blindly and choose wisely.
What are you gonna do?
Alright, I have picked these two, so I'm gonna go with Major Arcana. The Emperor.
Emperor.
It's a Kappa. During your turn, this item changes all the sound effects. That's sick.
Okay.
I love that. Alright.
Okay.
Hi there, fancy a mystery box?
Okay.
I already said that.
Shut up. Shut up, sexy man.
Slight effect on people's stats. Locations get spicier.
Mhm.
I think I kind of want to see what this does. All right.
Chicka, 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 chicka. Chicka, chicka, chicka.
Gorgeous Great Wall of China. Only the hotel will provide stats. The rest of the locations will not provide stats for any player after choosing them. The stats given at the end of an event remain the same. Okay, I've ruined everywhere.
Whoa.
Wow.
Only the hotel works.
Yep.
Fuck you.
Don't complain. You go first.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Oop.
Another day, another morning to devote to the comic you're working on. Time to brainstorm.
I believe Vivi did this.
What is the
I
one
believe.
feature you always look for when you buy a robot from the robot store? A metal cock that also serves as a deadly projectile.
I cast catapult on my cock.
The refined sense of humor is so typical of robots. A vast knowledge of flower symbology. Free internet access.
Humor.
The second two seem genuinely useful.
What's a killer name for a cat? Satin. That's cute. Douglas, fearsome king of the moon. Big mustard. It's big mustard. I didn't even have to read that one. It's
Big
big
mustard.
mustard.
Big mustard.
I'd be like, come on.
I
Big
like it when you
Mustard."
call me Big Mustard. Put your hands in the air, fuse.
All right.
No stats. Sad face. Neutral face.
Oh, look at him
Go.
go.
Look at his stats going. Do it.
There we go. At the community zone, you find several 5D chess matches going on at the same time. To prove your smarts to this whole con, you play 5 matches at the same time. You make fast decisions, going from chess table to chess table. Everyone's impressed. Until they realize that this is just the Simpsons bit where
Bart loses all the
matches. All the chess matches.
Yep.
But you surely gained +0 fun because of someone.
Yay!
Who
I'm
can it
ruining the
be
game.
now?
You and your friends are checking out the community zone when you stumble upon an indie board game showcase.
Cool.
Wow, there are so many games. I can't believe we get to
all
try
NPCs on
these
this
before anyone else. Yes, but be wary, Doug. If you even look at any of these game devs in the eye, they'll try to trap you in their sales pitch.
Hey, you there. Think you're smart enough to understand my Euro game?
Of course I am. What an ignorant insinuation. Show me this Euro game of yours.
Liam, didn't you just say?
Silence, woman! All rules have necessary exceptions, April. This won't take long. 3 hours later. So, okay, I can discard up to 3 plasma cubes to get a plasma homunculus, but only if I built a cube merger last turn. Do I do this before or
God.
after the harvest phase? During the harvest phase, and only if no other player has a proto-alchemist on a sulfur tile, Doug. Do we need to review section 12H of the rules again?
I think we've read section 12H enough times already, no?
No more rules. Can't take it anymore. If I have to memorize another rule, I'm gonna start eating drywall.
April's right. This game sucks, and you're ready to go. You ask how much more time this will take.
Oh, what is time anyway? Hours are measured by how much fun you had living them.
Us
And
playing
yourself.
Monster Prom for weeks.
Yay.
Don't worry, Nemo. The con's open until midnight. There must be a way to end this game and get all of you out. Yes, even Liam, out of here. Eat several game pieces so you can call a food safety inspector to ban the game for being a choking hazard. Yell, I win, very convincingly.
That's great. That's gold.
That sounds like boldness.
That does sound like boldness there. I don't think you are very
You
bold.
have 2 of that.
Yeah.
You email the food safety committee and begin discreetly eating the game's tiny, pointless pieces.
This feels like fun.
Yeah. No matter how many you eat, you don't choke. It's as if the pieces were specifically designed to go down smoothly down in your throat.
No!
All too soon, the inspector is here.
Hi, I'm from the Food Safety Committee. I was told this game was a choking hazard. Do you have any proof?
There's no more time. You do the first thing that pops into your panicked mind. You draw a gun and shoot the food safety inspector. Ah! Nemo, what did you just do?
It wasn't Nemo. The tabletop game dev shot him.
What? No, I didn't. It was her. Everyone saw her holding the gun.
Not me. I was too busy texting the cops and telling them you shot him.
I love you. Soon, the police arrive to arrest the tabletop game dev. This manages to bring the match to an end.
Damn. You win this round, Nemo. But I'll have 15 to 28 years in solitary confinement to fine-tune my game.
That's so ominous.
When I get out, I want a rematch!
I don't play games. Fuck off. Wow, Nemo, that was ruthless. I didn't even know there was a frame your opponent for murder phase of play. You would have if you paid attention to section 12H of the rules. Again,
Oh, you got boldness.
for risking death. And death in prison to win a Euro game. Totally worth losing -2 charm.
What's a real life? Is Eurogame an actual, like, oh my god, it's old ducks. What the fuck?
Yeah, it comes from the fact that German board games are notoriously, like, long-winded and weird.
But how long-winded are we talking about? Are we talking like an 8-hour board game, or are we talking like one where you have to go to bed and get up and continue playing it like the next day?
Are we
I
talking?
have a family friend who went to a boarding school, and they would play like weird diplomacy games that would take days.
We're talking campaign for North Africa.
Yeah, Campaign for North Africa, a game that has never been played.
What?
Yep. It's too
It is-
long. No one's ever beaten it.
It's considered the most complicated board game, and it is just a full analog simulation of the North African campaign of World War II.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, I learned something. All right.
Since you have some time off, you decide to hone your drawing skills by drawing some fan art.
I did that earlier.
You draw Son Goku, but you give him boobs. What a creative
Yeah!
interpretation. Then you draw Splash Kaboom with a twist. You add boobs and name it Splash Kaboobs. You're on a roll. Finally, you draw Misato from Evangelion. You turn her into a green-skinned biochemical symbiote and make her blonde, and you also give her a second pair of boobs. You deserve plus
That
2
would-
creativity for your successful
Hot.
boob storming. Right after that, Zoe comes running up to you with Liam sauntering along behind her.
Here's more for the event. I wonder if you'll beat it
Yes,
again.
Yes, yes. We'll find out. Hey, there's my fearless assistant. Ready for another episode of dealing with corporate bullshit until Liam Prom is sold and Zoe gets her Garfield lingerie? I sure am. But why is Liam here?
It's Liam Prom, not Itis Prom. Oh, uppity one. I've been hired as the official Liam consultant to make sure this all goes smoothly.
Someone clearly woke up on the wrong side of the coffin today. Nevertheless, you tag along to the community zone where the execs have rented a room for this meeting.
Hello! We have a limited time, and time is money, so let's get right to it.
We're willing to offer Zoe the 2.5% royalty we discussed. We're also offering both of you an onboarding bonus and a free reusable water bottle.
Wow, that sounds all good to... blah, 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 blah.
Because it probably is. What are we expected to give you in return for these things?
Sorry, the Eldritch slipped out.
Nothing too big. Poop just wants to make sure this amazing story, how do I put this, more appealing to the average consumer.
But doesn't Liam Prom's success speak for itself? Millions of people read it every...
We're not talking about the unremarkable Zoomers on
Marketable.
AO4 and Tumblr. We're talking about
Archive of
real
our own.
customers.
Yes, and our focus groups have shown that the titular Liam's personality isn't exactly universally beloved.
Good. In addition, Poob has acquired some new sponsors, and they'd like to incorporate some light product placement into the Liam Prom web series. Blasphemy. I am not a product to be bought and sold.
Well, that's not entirely true. I'm literally selling your likeness right now.
Oh.
But it's for a good cause. I need that lingerie.
We'll make this simple. Which new Liam character would you be willing to integrate in order to appease our shareholders?
Okay, last time you did soda
did we do last
hands.
time?
You did soda
All right,
hands
sexy
last
demon
time.
bad boy Liam. Isn't this just Damien?
Precisely. Based on our market research, this other friend of yours is sexier, more popular, and, quote, less annoying in that way in which Liam is very annoying.
I don't know. Doesn't it sort of undermine the very concept of Liam Prom?
Not if we call him Liam. Isn't that the essence of this entire franchise?
Of course not. Liam Prom is a subversive literary experiment that peels apart the myriad layers of one man's psyche. You have a Panini Press Liam character that's just your face plastered onto a Panini
Hell
Press.
yeah.
With all due respect, it's not that deep. Don't do it, Zoe. This is a betrayal of this project's creative integrity.
We tested some potential plot ideas, and it seems most of the audience loves the idea of this sexy bad boy Liam being in a love triangle with two other Liams. With lots of steamy sex scenes.
You have my attention. That's the extent of our suggestion. It's your job to write it, not ours.
Well, it's true that love triangles are fun, but I'm not a fan of how most of them aren't a true triangle where everyone connects. I'd like to change that. Maybe this triangle can end in something I'd like to call a Damien Vampire sandwich.
Okay, but we should hire this Damien fellow too, so everything's on the up and up. Sure, he can join us as a consultant. Maybe he and I could even do some poses for inspiration.
Gay sex!
Love it. It's so great to see your creative juices flowing.
Those aren't the only juices that'll be flowing soon. You gain +2 bonus for throwing your lot in with sexy demon bad boy Liam, but also lose minus fun. I'm glad the game said it, because I was going to say it.
Yay.
I'm gonna have to do the Liam voice, aren't I? Or not the Liam, the Damien voice.
Maybe.
It doesn't look like
You don't
it.
get stats.
No stats. It doesn't matter.
Probably not.
Okay. You decide to
Yay,
attend a
soft or
panel on
hard
the merits of
magic
soft
system.
versus hard magic system. Blah, blah, blah. I've read these ones before. All right. Okay. Then you get a text from Nico asking you to meet them at their hotel room. Apparently, they've got a big surprise to show you. It's their penis.
Hey, Vivo! It's my cock! It's my penis! I need a second opinion, and you've always got great ideas that never go wrong, so I figured I'd ask you. I'm entering the Cosplay Grand Prix. It's the biggest cosplay contest at the con, so I gotta pull out all the stops to make the biggest impression. That's why I'm gonna debut this outfit there. You ready for this?
Oh, shit.
I'm the Joker, baby!
Oh, that looks great. You win the cash prize for sure.
I love that it's like a little clown car.
Yeah, it looks
It's not about the
great.
money, Vivo. It's about sending a message. The message is that I'm the greatest cosplayer ever, of course. But the thing is, if you want to win the Grand Prix, you gotta know the cosplay and the talent show portion of the concept tests. For my act, I thought about blowing up a hospital or killing a robin or diving into a vat of toxic waste, but the judges said these were all too psychopathic. Some people just don't understand the art of method cosplay. Anyway, you have any talent act ideas that won't get me hurt or arrested?
A cathartic dance number down a flight of stairs that makes people want to become you despite you being a known murderer. The Joker is known for fighting the Batman, but Nico will have to make do with the next best thing you have. This bag full of actual bads.
Yeah.
I kind of like that one.
Bats.
That's perfect! But I'd better rehearse the fight now so the act goes smoothly at the contest. Release the bats!
Releasing the bats in the hotel room sounds like a bad idea. You often realize the stupidity of your plans shortly after sharing them, and maybe this is a chance to do better. But you don't do better. Instead, you release the bats.
You're too late, Batman. I'll be having the last laugh when... Ah!
Nico vanishes beneath the cloud of bats that are devouring their clothes and face. Yikes. It's making me realize I haven't fed them, like, once since we got here.
But why are they trying to eat me?
Maybe they think you're a big, juicy apple. You are pretty red.
How do they know that? I thought bats were blind.
That's a common misconception. It depends on the type of bat. Microbats tend to use echolation, but megabats can use sight. And I brought both types just in case.
In case of what?
I don't remember, but there was a very good reason for all of this, trust me. Nico's too busy being attacked by bats to trust you. Dang, the microbats are pretty accurate too. They're doing an excellent job of echolocating Nico. Finally, they eat their fill and fly off, leaving Nico's cosplay completely destroyed. I'm so sorry, Nico. I just remembered that I never taught the bats to fly back into the bag either, so they were single-use bats anyway.
It's okay. Still a good idea if you ignore all the things that made it a terrible idea.
But what are you gonna do about the cosplay Grand Prix? I don't think your costume is salvageable.
Maybe not for me, but I know someone who can fix it. I gotta make a call. I'll keep you posted.
Is this a secret ending one? They run off.
I think you might have gotten a secret ending.
Ooh, okay. You gain +2 boldness for suggesting a choreographed fight, but you lose -2 creativity. Okay. God, my creativity is gonna get absolutely fucked. Okay.
It's me.
It's you.
It's going.
Look at those things. They're going.
Look at them fly.
Bam, 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 bam.
Nemo, you
on.
whore. Stop taking the hotel from everyone.
Didn't
Oh my
let
God.
that
They stopped.
there.
Oh, they
Oh, they stop
stopped.
eventually, I guess.
Scam.
Weird.
Do what you want.
You do you.
Dragon Heat.
Dragon Heat.
Oh, it's Dragon Heat.
You're walking around the merch hall, sipping a cup of coffee. Suddenly, a deluxe box set edition of One Kickball. We've seen this.
Yep.
Afterward, you're checking out the video game showcase with Liam, Omen, and April. You pass a jolly indie dev who waves you down.
I'll do a voice for a change.
Hello.
No, wait.
Okay,
No, I was
alright.
gonna. I'm just gonna do the same one though.
You do it.
Hello. Do you all have 20 minutes to try out my game? I'd appreciate your feedback.
Of course, finally someone who appreciates the quality of Liam DeLioncourt feedback. Uh-oh, those words have never led to good feedback, but it's too late. You all play the demo.
Liam, when you explained video games to me the other day, didn't you say they're supposed to be fun?
Ouch.
Damn!
Got him. Holy
Well,
shit,
Omen,
Omen.
to be exact, video games can also be art, but this one is neither fun nor art.
Guys, chill. We're probably just not the target audience.
Clearly, this game was made to appeal with people with no taste.
Is there anything specific you could think you could be improved?
Yes, the game.
I mean, it's not your fault. There are some aspects of the game that need polishing. You should hire new people in some departments. But I did everything. I'm a solo dev.
Toby Fox, you are not.
What if you hired an actual team while you tried a new position?
You could be the studio's janitor.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bow. April, are you sure? Janitors are supposed to be good at identifying garbage when it's in front of them.
Holy shit, Omen.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going for you next.
Next week.
Yeah.
The poor dev is not having the best time. It's times like these when you remember that your friends are, how to put it, the fucking worst. You should step in and say something that's actually constructive before the dev's self-confidence is completely shattered. Compliment the dev on his shoes so intensely and for so long that he forgets you were talking about his video game to begin with.
How
Nice.
intensely?
If backhanded compliments feel bad, maybe you could twist your friend's words to sound like some sort of backhanded trashing that actually feels okay.
I love both of these.
Yeah, these are both good.
Cease your sniveling worm. All I said is that your game is bad and you should feel bad.
Yeah, so bad it's good, am I right? You're wrong. This is the worst game I've ever played. But being the worst game you've ever played in 400 years is probably a feat in and of
Is this
itself.
the Yeek Dev?
Sure, I guess. Your game is certainly a memorable experience.
Have you ever heard of a game called Two Brothers?
Oh no.
A memorable experience, as in playing this made me want to stab myself in the hand.
Me playing the
Hey,
new,
art is
like,
supposed to make you feel strong emotions. Self-stabbing is a sort of emotion.
what was it, Fashion Dreamer for the Nintendo Switch?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I can work with this. Maybe I could rebrand it as a rage game.
That makes sense by definition. Your game fills me with indescribable rage.
Shouldn't we be encouraging this developer to improve his craft rather than settle for gruesome mediocrity? Nope, and you're dragging your friends away before they can do any more psychological damage to this guy. Bye!
Bye! So what's next?
Nice.
Personally, I'm getting hungry.
Same. Let's try the hero truck. I've heard it's awful, and my food blog yearns for a negative review.
Yes, I would love to puke everywhere and demoralize a chef.
Good grief. These three sure are hot and fun to be around.
Real.
At least you gain +2 creativity for your backhanded insults, but they also cost you -2 charm.
Quack, quack.
Quack, 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 quack.
Walking around the community zone, you see several congoers playing a match. Wait, is that
Soccer? Why the hell is there soccer at Monster Prom? Congoer sees you fuming and tells you, oh, it's not soccer, it's actually LARP fussball. What a relief. You have +0 fun watching the game. Safe knowing you don't have to watch the
+0
real
fun.
sport.
Ew.
Later, you meet up with your friends to play Grunkle Ball, the fictional sport from the beloved Trials of Lord Grunkle books.
Are we ready? Does everyone know how to play?
If there's any NPCs, V gets them.
Okay.
Yep.
Unless
You
I
just need
really
to
don't
make
want
2
them.
grunk dunks to win, right?
And then I'll take it if
Yes,
you
but
don't.
first you have to score 16 Grunkle points to qualify for a Grunk Dunk.
You can also make a Grunk Dunk if something narratively significant happens to you.
Adro, the sound
Before you
effects
can
are
ask what
changed on
counts
Aito's turn. Sorry.
Yes. I'm not sorry.
Before you can ask what counts as narratively significant, 2 corporate shills barge into the room.
Hello, we're representatives from the publishing house that owns the Trials of Lord Grunkle IP.
You'll have to pay us copyright fees if you want to play Grunkle Ball. We accept checks, money orders, and teeth.
But that's stupid. Even if you own Trials of Lord Grunkle, you don't own the concept of throwing a ball through a hoop.
What's that? Did you say Trials of Lord Grunkle? We own that title, so you need to pay us $10 to say it.
Essie, thank you for the raid.
Essie raid.
Hello.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
It's good to see you.
Hello.
Hi. How was
Hi, boy.
Subnautica? Guys, Essie is very cool. Hello.
We have watched Essie streams
Hola.
before.
Yeah, we're playing Monster Prom.
Welcome. I'm Vivi, and these are my friends, Aito and Nemo. We are in the Twitch team, Just Friends, and we are endeavoring to play weekly Monster Prom until I get all the achievements. Currently,
Word.
we are nowhere near finished. Stream has been
I'll
good,
be here
although
literally every time.
yeah. But thank you so much for the raid. It's good to have you. I hope it was good, Subnautica. Yeah,
Word.
we do all the voices, and then we see if we can get an achievement each playthrough. Yeah. Anyway, it's Aito's turn. We will continue, but thank you, Essie. Have a good rest if you need to rest. Mwah.
Mwah. All right, did you read that part? Can't remember.
No, I did not. Also, I see that you're wearing pants. Lord Grunkle also wears pants. That'll be $10.
I'm wearing shorts.
This is a level of capitalism that you're not ready to deal with. You better outsmart these suits so everyone can play Grunkle Ball and wear pants for free.
Zoe's wearing a skirt, so
Yeah.
she's fine. I don't care about the rest of you. Actually, only Liam's wearing pants.
Yeah, true.
Liam can pay them $10. It's fine. I don't care.
We live in an attention economy. Make a case that you should be paying them with views. Give them Give them
Exposure!
some views.
Paying them an
Yeah,
exposure.
I'll pay you an exposure.
Challenge them for your right to infringe copyright with a basketball match, the official way in which most disputes get solved.
What? That's not how that works.
Hey, everybody, check it out! These hot, fun, dommy mommies in suits are gonna mud wrestle. Yeah.
We certainly will not. That would be an HR nightmare.
We learned that the hard way.
They've already done it.
Damn. Lore! Yeah, but that got everyone's attention, didn't it? Look how many views you're getting.
But these views don't recoup any of the revenue we've lost from you using our IP for free.
Guess we need to up the ante then. Nico, do that silly dance you do. That'll definitely get some attention.
Can do. Nico does their trademark silly dance. If we could animate it for you, you'd surely be shitting your pants and all.
No amount of silly dancing will compensate for the money you owe us.
Really? I bet if we asked around, we could find out that you have interns working at your company for no pay. How is this any different?
Well, we're a huge brand. The professional experience and exposure our interns get is likewise huge.
Is it as huge as the exposure my silly dance is getting?
No way. That's a lot of exposure. It's got to be at least $200 worth of extra exposure. You can write us a check.
No way. Yes way. Write us a $200 check for our friend's silly dance Now.
Liam uses his magic vampire eyes to hypnotize the corpse shills hot into writing the check. Why doesn't he do this more often?
Hint, it's the inconsistency of the universe's canon.
Yay.
You all order pizza to celebrate your victory over capitalism. You spend the full $200 due to pizza inflation.
Fuck, I
What
could
is
go
this,
for
Sonic?
pizza.
If you don't know
Oh, God,
what pizza inflation is, Google it.
You can Google Sonic pizza inflation right now.
You also gain +2 charm and lose -2 fun.
I'm too inflated to move around and have fun.
All right.
round.
I want the hotel. Lounge around the hotel, you see a sign in front of the conference room. Con artist meeting, I've read this before. They give you con techniques. There you go.
Yeah.
+2 creativity. You're staring at the bathroom, debating on either removing your complex cosplay or pissing yourself when Nico runs up to you.
Hey, Vivo!
You piss yourself when he screams.
I got a hold of my buddy Sasha. He said he's got time between his cosplay making workshops to fix my Joker costume. You should come with me to meet him, since this whole disaster is sort of your fault.
Well,
You
when
won't.
they guilt trip you like that, how can you say no? You and Nico meet up with Sasha in the lobby. Ooh.
Nemo.
Oh, okay, this is a designated Nemo then. All right, Nemo, have fun with the voice.
This is a designated Nemo? Why?
I don't know, we just
Because,
decided it's you.
You're the only one not
Okay.
doing voices right now.
Okay, Nikki, let's see the damage.
See?
This
You did
was a Joker outfit. What the hell did he do to it?
Let's just say mistakes were made.
That much is obvious. I'm sorry. But I don't think there's anything I can do here.
No! You have to fix it, Sasha. You have magic sewing fingers.
My magic fingers, and I appreciate that. But unless you want to cosplay a pile of dish rags, I'm afraid this costume is a lost cause.
Damn it.
Don't give up, Nico. You're still the best cosplayer at the con. Any of your other cosplays could win in the Grand Prix. My fucking ears.
You're welcome.
I do.
But I've worn those already. I gotta debut something new and fabulous if I even want to place.
Well, would you like me to make you a new costume? Give me time to practice my freehand sewing anyway.
You do that for me? Thank you, Sasha. Thank you.
Nico picks Sasha up and twirls him around the room.
Put me down, you
He's
hooligan.
blushing.
And hold still. I need to measure your bust and inseam.
Sasha wraps the tape measure on Nico's chest, making them squirm ticklishly. Hey, this is hot or whatever, but we still need to pick Nico's cosplay.
Crud. I'm blanking. What sort of cosplay do you think would win the contest, Vivo?
Oh, fuck, there's so many.
Whoa! Holy shit! We've never had 4 choices.
No, you should evoke the
Wow.
fond memory of one's first fictional love. Let's be honest, for many con-goers, that'd be an over-sexualized video game character. People love morally grey anti-heroes.
Warcraft.
Why don't you raise the bar and go for no half measures morally bankrupt supervillain? The complexity of the outfit is what matters most. No aesthetic is more visually complicated than steampunk. Pancakes. It's always pancakes.
We need to do this one at least twice to see if each of the different endings gives
Yeah.
you different thingies.
All right, I'm gonna go with the first one. Okay.
Ah, a good idea. I remember my first video game love, Miss Pac-Man.
Huh? Why?
Have you seen her lipstick? She's a beaut. I was always jealous of Pac-Man for having such a gorgeous, loyal wife.
Lip
That's-
fetishist detected.
That's not really what I
Me.
meant by over-sexualized.
Yes, over-sexualization implies a good deal of skin showing and
Yeah,
thus
I mean,
requires a body to show it on.
The cosplay is a bow and lipstick.
Oh, gotcha, like Donkey Kong.
No, definitely not.
Why not? His outfit is super revealing and he has boobs for days.
She's not wrong.
Nico, this is more in line than with what I was talking about. You show Nico some pictures of video game babes in armor that should really be reclassified as bikinis.
Oh, yeah, okay, I'm with you now.
I want the sexy Miss Pac-Man.
I do too.
I agree that this is a good direction to go in. I have limited time, so the less fabric I need, the better.
And the less fabric you use, the cheaper it is for me.
You, Nico, and Sasha agree on a time to pick up Nico's sexy new cosplay, which you definitely had no horny ulterior motives for suggesting. You gain +3
Hell
charm for
yeah.
your choice, but you lose -1 boldness, -1 creativity, and -1 fun.
It affected 4 stats because there were 4 choices.
Oh, I
That's
see.
crazy.
Oh, everybody choose a video game. Peggle.
I'll go last. Nemo?
Dark Souls 2.
The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Not DX, the original Game Boy one.
Okay. I already decided based on how not toxic the fandom is of said video game. All right,
I'm
Nemo's
last.
lost.
Place.
Nemo's lost.
What'd you say?
I said Peggle. I think I'm first. I think Peggle is the least toxic.
I would agree.
Yay! 1.
I've seen the Zelda fandom
Two.
up close.
Dark Souls is last. Especially Dark Souls 2.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Oh, hey, there's Nico right there.
I'm right over here. I'm not gonna bother anybody. Nico, talk about improv, anime, SpookyCon friend group.
The SpookyCon friend group.
You know what? I kind of want to hear about anime.
I love anime.
I know, but tell me what you like about it.
What's not to like about it? The heights of epicness and emotion are unparalleled, Vivo. Characters that are top kakui. Fight sequences brimming with sakuga, plot twists that make you go all nutty.
It's so good that it makes you go bilingual, huh?
Basically. Anime has
That's
this
so
ability to
cute.
glue your eyes to the screen, you know? Sure, most of it is Shakespeare, full of complex nuance.
Well, wait. First of all, Shakespeare is a tad overhyped. Second, there are
Yeah.
lots of animes, the plural of anime is anime, that are full of deep characters, nuanced dialogues, and
In the form,
is
plural
the
of moose is
plural-
meese.
Is the plural of dialogues? Really? Complex plots.
Yes.
True, but that's not the anime I love. I like the ones with easy-to-get values and catchy catchphrases, the ones that keep it simple. Liam had me watching one of the more nuanced ones, and it just didn't do it for me. Didn't have that kick I love so much.
Hey, at least you opened yourself to try.
I did. I get that the message in this stuff I watch isn't that deep, but that's what I like about it. I like to watch stories from worlds where it all boils down to good always triumphs, or nothing beats the power of friendship.
Hi, Mary.
Raid.
Hi.
Mary
Hello,
Squid.
Mary.
It's Mary Squid.
Funny cat.
The Just
Happy
Friends
birthday.
team loves Mary.
Yeah, happy birthday! Guys, follow Mary. It's Mary's birthday.
But
Word.
hello, welcome Raiders. We are playing the Monster Prom. We are playing it every week from now on. Hi.
Not always on the same day, but at least once a week. We're achievement hunting.
Hmm.
But yeah, happy
Yeah.
birthday. Thank you for the raid. I hope it was a good stream. But yes, hello.
I'm currently romancing the mimic. I think I'm doing
Yay.
okay. I don't think I've had any massive failures yet. How many achievements in this one? I think every game has
52?
about 50. Yeah, 50, like 52. I have 2 of them or 3 of them, something like that. Not that many.
But yeah.
Stuck in VR, but thank yous. Okay, well, have a good slowly getting out of VR and then a good post birthday stream rest. But we love you. Mwah.
Yeah.
Ah.
All right, and boop.
It lightens my heart in a way that feels just good.
Nah, I totally get it. Everyone looks for something different in the stuff they watch. You know what? I'd love for you to show me the most epic anime you've watched lately.
Let's go!
You two binge watch 10 episodes of a high-octane shonen. It's true it won't win an Academy Award for the script, but who cares? It has you both roaring at the screen.
I almost did it again, but I didn't want to be mean.
Once per stream. All right.
Yeah.
I think you did Finding
I
Success.
think I did the what's next.
Or maybe you did.
is
I
that what I
can't
did?
remember. I can't remember.
I'm going with friend group. You want a friend group's origin story, huh? You betcha. Well, I won't be the one to deny backstory bits to the ones thirsting for lore. Omen is part of the Redemption Arc program. They're dripping with lore, but I think it's better for them to share it if they want. Nico, I met through Liam. Then there's Liam. We met as rivals on the annual Deadly Race of Death, where 100 people race, but only one comes out alive. Wait, what? I'm kidding. We met at Spooky Academy, but that's kind of boring, so I have my own headcanon. Okay, fair. Doug and I met through AO4. He was one of my first ever
Aw.
readers. He left reassuring comments on everything I wrote. It really fueled me back then, you know? Even when you're writing for an audience of 3 or 4, having constant support means the world.
E.
We quickly built a great online friendship, as he loved many of the fandoms I wrote fanfics for. Since Liam Prom became somewhat popular, he's offered to help me in whatever he can, like keeping track of the lore or moderating my channels. He's the kind of person you dream of having in your corner, really. Aw, that's sweet to hear. It's just the truth. And finally, April. I met her through Doug. You know, it's great to meet another woman who's just now dealing with newfound fame, even if both of our fames are of moderate size. Yeah, I can imagine. You can be there for each other, truly understanding how it is. Gosh, so many amazing people. Becoming part of Mortal Kind was the right call.
Hi,
I couldn't
Biblio.
agree more, Zoe. I'm romancing Zoe, as I often do. You spend the rest of the night asking Zoe questions about the deadly race of death and how both Liam and her survived it. Only one racer can come alive. Who cares if it isn't canon? Oh, who cares if it isn't canon? Her explanation is quite riveting.
All right.
Closey. Tell me about streaming. I know nothing about that topic.
Oh, I love having the channel.
But she actually plays video games.
I mean, what's not to love about broadcasting a sizable chunk of your life for everyone to see?
Is that a bit of sarcasm that I hear?
No, it's actually irony. Different stuff. Fun fact, did you know sarcasm comes from the idea of tearing flesh like a dog? But I was just kidding. Personal and public spheres colliding violently is a professional hazard for influencers. So it's common practice to create a bit of a persona so you feel you're not giving that much of yourself up. Can't relate. I went too in. I went way too in.
Makes sense. Not. What's something you could tell me in confidence that's not out there for the audience?
Have a good look. Well, for starters, my name, right? Some fans actually believe First is my last name.
Wait, it isn't?
Of course it isn't, you silly goose. It's just a funny pun to make my brand easier to remember.
Then what about April?
What? Nah, April's for real. Why would I change my full name? To evade the authorities? You're hilarious, Nemo. Well, anyhow, another thing that's not so well known is that besides rhythm games, I love competitive stuff from shooters to fighting games.
Yawn.
I told you.
Filtered.
You wouldn't watch out. Oh my
Filtered.
god. Anything that allows me to kick your ass, essentially.
Huh, really? But you tend to play cozy games on your streams.
Well, yeah, it's just that I get really competitive and my company says it's not on brand. Weak. Can get very nasty
She's a
very
corpo
fast,
lady.
as I'm bad at controlling myself once I'm out for blood. Also, gotta do ad in 2.5 minutes. Mama don't want her account to get suspended. Honk. I still play that stuff, just on my secondary account and never on my channel. I see.
Oh, would you play it with me sometime?
Sure, I just hope you have a high resistance to humiliation, honey.
Oh, I have more than a resistance.
And so you spend the rest of the night playing some competitive games. April does, in fact, sweep the floor with you. It's kind of sexy.
I highly doubt that. I feel like you would get so filtered that
Yeah.
you'd just be done. All right.
Who?
Do we want to do this and then
Oh.
we'll take a break?
Before we do anything, I looked it up.
Yeah?
It literally comes from sarcazo, which means I gnash the teeth in anger, and literally means I strip off the flesh.
Wow. Huh. I did not know that about sarcasm.
Yep.
All right, Nemo.
And all of a sudden, it's time for the last brainstorming session for your comic. Where did the time go?
Where did the time go?
What's a foolproof way to quickly annoy everyone at the city council meeting? Show off your walrus impersonation. Attempt to seduce the mayor. Debut a stand-up comedy set. Voice your very knowledgeable opinions on mustard yet again.
Mayor, I says.
Yeah!
Beautiful. Oh, you get the last one.
What's the one new piece, the wumpy of technology that makes you yearn for the future to come? Bowel control automation system. Perception of aesthetics processor. Eyebrow management system. AI-powered underwear.
All right.
Computer, shit myself.
Computer, jerk my schween.
All right. Well, it is time for a break. I am gonna go
A
set up
break.
anime steamy time. I will see you guys soon. Yeah, see you in like 3
I'm gonna go
minutes.
stretch.
Gonna go stretch. Bye.
Bye.
I am back. Hello.
I'm back.
Hello. I've unmuted
Hello.
everybody. Hello. But Aito is not back yet. Damn. Oh well, I'm gonna go over to the other screen anyway. Boop. Hope you guys enjoyed Anime Stimmy Time. That will probably be the last one. At least for this stream.
What anime stimmies got played?
We had the Tokyo Mew Mew opening, the Onegai Twins opening, and the 5th opening of Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is Overlap by, I believe, Kimura, which I really enjoy.
Ooh.
But hello.
I think that makes those all new anime stimmies.
Yeah. Except the Yu-Gi-Oh! No. I think Please Twins is new, but the other two, I believe, have played. But yeah. Hi, Aito, you back?
Hey.
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna go to the lobby. All right.
Let's all
Change
go
your
to
song,
the
though.
lobby.
Yeah.
We already made that joke. Stop.
Walking around the lobby, you see a kid tripping over and scratching his knees. Stupid kids. When will they learn?
Kill him. Kill him. Kill
Still,
him.
you decide to take pity on him. You don't know how
Drop
to
kick
comfort
him.
a child, so you just pat his head and say, "You have no enemies." You leave, proud of your words of wisdom. He doesn't stop crying, but you gain 0 boldness.
But if you keep crying, you will.
Afterwards, you're sipping some water when you see something hot enough to make you do a spit take. Nico in their new cosplay. Oh, shit!
Ah!
Oh!
There you are, Vivo. What do you think? Am I sexy enough?
You can't answer, but your nosebleed speaks for itself.
I gotta say, I'm loving all this breeze on my skin. My nipples have never been harder.
Really? I'd have thought you'd be used to having your nipples exposed.
Maybe on a regular basis, but not while I'm cosplaying. I feel more naked than when I really am naked.
I think that's actually a good sign
How-
of good lingerie. If you feel more
Yeah.
naked wearing it.
Agreed.
Is this how regular people feel when they go dong out in public?
I wouldn't know.
Anyway, I didn't just come here to show off. I need your help deciding what my act should be for the talent portion of the Cosplay Grand Prix.
I'm flattered, but are you sure you want my help after what happened last time?
Yep, I still trust you wholeheartedly, even though you've given me no reason to do so. I assume it's because I'm developing feelings for you.
You are?
Well, yeah, wasn't it obvious? I'm sharing my love of cosplay with you. That's basically second base for me. So, do you have any ideas for what my talent act could be? We have all the time in the world to think of something. Assuming all the time in the world is less than 24 hours, because that's when the contest starts.
Time is of the essence. What talent should Nico perform to win the cosplay Grand Prix? Over-sexualized video game characters tend to wield weirdly phallic weapons. Disrupt the industry by building the most vaginal, vulvatastic, pussylicious weapon ever. Over-sexualized video game
Hell
characters
yeah.
fly or die depending on the quality of boob jiggle physics. Study them so Nico can master peck... You know what? Peck jiggling. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Good idea.
Smart!
But how does one practice peck jiggling?
I don't know. Let's do some research. Let's watch VTubers.
Yay.
Are we gonna play Dead or Alive or something? Is that the volleyball one? You
Oh,
and
yeah.
Nico play every
Dead or
horny,
Alive
Yeah,
volleyball.
DOA beach
Yeah.
volleyball.
horny beach volleyball game you can find. You've never seen boobs with so many polygons in your life. I so
Hell
want to play
yeah.
that sometime. You also hire a game animator. Yeah.
Remember, we're not telling you how old Mary Rose is, but we swear she's legal.
Don't
Nice
worry
and
about
legal. Don't worry
it.
about
Here's
it.
the lube.
Bouncy. Who specialize in jiggle physics to offer some consultancy. Who can do a beard voice?
I can do an old man
Practice
voice.
with me now. Lift your chest, shimmy your shoulders, and let it flow.
Yes, I think I'm doing it.
Better. Try to relax. Surrender to gravity. Let the waves of motion pull your soft, supple bosom.
Like this.
It's a shame this game doesn't have jiggle physics, because what Nico's pecs just did was borderline impossible anime logic.
Yes, I think you're ready.
Later, at the contest, Nico dazzles everyone with their sensuous flow. The coquettish tango of their pectorals, the suggestive movement of their nipples. The audience is spellbound.
Yes! Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. My family's gonna be so proud.
Nico wins the cosplay Grand Prix by a landslide. It's all thanks to you and your raging libido. You gain +2 smarts. I think I won. I think I'm getting my ending. Let's go.
You did it. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think this is the last one, so.
Grab a seat at the main stage where a panelist talks about making interesting player characters. Color coordinated, yada yada yada.
Okay, is it gonna be the final? Yep.
Hey, Itis, before we go off and do some hijinks, can I borrow your legal expertise one last time? Today's the big day. I'm signing the contract to sell Liam Prom and buying my lingerie. Help me close this deal. I might let you see me in it, if you'd be into that.
Fuck yeah! You follow Zoe like a horny duckling.
How fitting.
Because of the
Into
duck
the
noises.
meeting room. Yeah.
Hey, there's our favorite little rising star. We have the contract here for you. We've even put sticky notes where you need to sign, so you don't even have to read it.
Wow, that's so convenient. Zoe, I think we should still read the contract. Oh, you think so? Good thing you're here.
You and Zoe spent several minutes reading the contract. It's
Not great. I see my 2.5% royalty included here, but why does it say it'll be paid out in Liam coin?
That's our new patented cryptocurrency. It'll definitely, probably appreciate in value, maybe.
And what's this clause about an arranged marriage to the Prince of Monaco?
Oh, that's not for you. Bernice, your team must have mixed in some pages from a different contract.
Oops. Yeah, definitely not for you. I'll have my interns fired and replaced by Monday.
Is the clause about consenting to live in the publishing office's basement with the other content farmers also a mistake?
No, that one's for you. The upside is it offers you a hybrid work from home schedule.
Your home being
Oh
the
my
basement, of course. We just retiled it. Ooh la la.
I don't feel like I should sign this contract in this state.
Perhaps we can make some compromises, but be aware that you won't get everything you want. That's just the nature of business.
Yeah, I guess. But still, some of these clauses are straight up whack. Itis, which one do you think we should get rid of? Let's see. Sandwich and them taking... Which one did I pick last time?
I think you picked the tuna sandwich last time.
I think so. Alright, the one stating the corporation retains the rights to Liam, not the IP, but Liam himself. You're not ready to say goodbye yet.
Ooh.
Fuck! That's fine. I actually kind of wanted it bad end because we haven't
You got
seen
it.
any,
You got it last time, true.
From Zoe yet. Oh, whoa. Yeah? What the fuck?
Why the surprise? We're buying the rights to Liam Prom, which is based on your friend's likeness. Ergo, we're buying Liam.
I feel like Liam should get a say in that, at the very least. I'm gonna call him.
Zoe rings Liam and puts the phone on speaker.
Greetings, Zoe. Did you sell the writing? Did you sell the rights? I'm chilling a bottle of wine to celebrate with you.
Not quite yet. There's a clause in the contract stating that if I sell Liam Prom, the corporation will own the rights to you. Like, you.
What the fuck?
That's what I said.
It's not as bad as it sounds. It simply states that our company would manage Liam in any of his future creative endeavors.
There's not a single human in this game, Shotgun.
No way. You can't tame a creative beast such as I. I refuse to be yoked by a big corp.
Yeah, sorry. I'm not signing this if that clause remains unchanged.
Then it looks like we're done here because this clause is non-negotiable.
But, I mean, can't I sell the rights to one of my other friends?
What about Miranda? Like who?
What about Itis? Ah! What about Itis? What? Like, yeah, I'm attached to them, but not that much. You could use their face however you wanted. I wouldn't care. Oh, no, babe.
Sorry,
please.
but Itis's likeness isn't nearly as profitable
Brutal,
as Liam's.
brutal.
I'm afraid we'll have to decline.
I'll do anything.
That's so mean. That's so brutal.
God damn it. I was so close to that lingerie. Why couldn't you have a more marketable face, Itis? No!
That was painful. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, sure. This is somehow your fault. You lose -2 charm and -100 confidence after this humiliating exchange. Ouch.
All right, Nemo, your ending. Let's go.
My thing is broken.
Yeah, it doesn't move anymore.
Oh, it
I
did.
think
It
it moved
stopped
too
working.
much.
You're in the hotel room sewing your cosplay costume when you mistakenly sew into the bed's blanket. You'd unsew it, but that would be admitting you made a mistake. So you decide to properly implement a blanket in the costume design and leave your dumb ego intact. Look at you, being a stubborn dum-dum. Here, have +2 creativity for such an out-of-the-box thinking.
Wow.
Later, you meet up with April to get ice cream. You're laughing and chatting over sundaes.
Oh, you silly goose. You have ice cream on your face. Here, I'll get it.
April grabs a napkin and wipes your face. She finds a stubborn spot on your forehead and starts rubbing ferociously.
Dang, I can't get it off. Is this even ice cream? Looks like a red dot.
Ah!
Oh, fuck!
Suddenly, April tackles you to the floor. It's pretty hot. It's less hot when a speeding bullet explodes the head of the person behind you, showering you both in blood.
I'm so
You mean more
sorry.
hot.
I think you've been in one too many of my Moment-gram stories or something. That's not great, because my agency contractually obligates me to act single in public. But the more immediate danger is that some of my fans are kinda wild, and they'll try to kill you if they think we're dating.
So that was a fan of yours who shot at me?
Yeah, I think so. Fame, huh? Sure makes life exciting.
You'd be more concerned if you weren't stuck on the fact that you've gotten so close to April that people think you're dating. Nice. Still, you can't be her partner if you get sniped. You'd better think of a way to protect yourself. Hide in April's ridiculously small car until nightfall. You'll avoid potential murder and you'll get to be cramped in together.
Real.
Keep an adorable baby on you at all times. You'll look emotionally ready for the commitment. If you
No
see
way.
the sniper's red dot, you can block it with the baby. Do the old Elon Musk razzle dazzle.
No way.
Is this bold?
That might be bold. I don't know.
That sounds like bold.
Oh,
Good idea.
I'm her. What the fuck?
I said it too. April leads you to her
Kill
car,
him.
and it's impossible to overstate how small it is. It makes a sedan look like a studio apartment.
Sorry it's so tight in here. So, how's your con experience been?
I think I have COVID. Good, I liked all the panels, and now I can cross survive an assassination attempt off my bucket list. And it's been really nice getting closer to you.
Aw, thanks. Bet you didn't think we'd be getting this close, did ya?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to touch your butt. It's just so cramped in here.
You didn't touch my butt.
That was my butt, actually, but I don't mind.
Can you get out of the car, please? I'd like to be alone with my friend here.
What? I have to leave. Why does Bozo get to stay?
It's at that moment you realize April's seat warmers aren't actually on. You've been sitting on somebody's lap this whole time.
Shut up. Love the smell of your detergent, by the way. What brand is it?
How long have you been... Wait, Nemo, is that you braiding my hair?
I was about to ask you the same thing about my hair.
Ugh, if your name isn't Nemo or April 1st, get the fuck out of the car!
With much grumbling and muffled swearing, 10 clowns crawl out from God knows where and leave.
Sorry about
Nice.
that. I rent this car with a group of other clowns, you know, with this economy. But hey, at least we're actually alone now, so if you accidentally put your hand on someone's butt, it'll definitely be mine.
You
Hamna, hamna, hamna.
like those odds. You gain +2 fun hanging out with April in her tiny car all day, but lose -2 charm.
All right, it's time.
Wow.
The last
last
day.
The con.
All right. What if I just pick somebody else? Let's go, Nico. Yes.
I'm gonna go for it so I can get the rejection thingy.
I don't think you've been rejected by Zoe yet.
Nope. That's why I want to see it.
All right, let's see. I feel like maybe me and Nemo are both 1 hour outs.
I think you both got it.
Okay. Finally, the art gang gathers round to put all the pieces. Oh yeah, it's the comic first. Your greatest masterpieces together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Okay.
Space Heist is a comic about a heist in space. It follows a charismatic ragtag team of outlaws with a unique set of skills. Faith, a hacker who can do magic with a keyboard. She's evading the law because she removed the number 6 from the internet, causing chaos. Suzanne, a seasoned spaceship pilot who desperately needs the money to fulfill her dream of becoming a saxophone player. Calculester, an android who wants to learn all about the thrills of life. His tech provides a valuable resource to this adventure. The refined sense of humor, so typical
I
of
miss
robots.
Calculester so much. I love him.
And the band's leader, Valerie. She's a space pirate with a thirst for money and a score to settle. Together, they will aim for the one thing no one in the galaxy has ever dared to steal. The Big Mustard Reserve.
God damn it, Calculester. I told you not to seduce Douglas, King of the Moon.
I had to take the risk, for I wanted to experience the thrills of life.
I didn't pick that one.
Stop fighting. I managed to hack into their underwear. That ought to keep them busy.
Come on, you two, hop in here. The station is about to explode. Fasten your seatbelts. Never again, Calculester.
I can't make any promises, for I am programmed to live.
Kaboom! Our heroes escaped by the skin of their teeth, but by blowing up the space station. Could they have also blown their cover?
To be continued.
To be continued.
All right. Definitely not my favorite of the comics. I liked the last one more, I think. All right.
You finally
The first two
gather
were
your
good.
courage and ask your beloved to go to the con after party with you.
Oh, Nemo.
Oh my god, we have to reject her now. How do we do that?
Oh, fuck.
This is terrible. She's gonna start crying and then I'll start crying. Oh, I know. She's onto us now. We gotta do something quick. Let's kill her off and end her suffering. I gotta go.
Damn.
Wow, you
You're
did.
so close.
Where did you fuck up? But I got an
I don't
achievement for
know.
that.
Might
Pain
be
of
stats.
loneliness is too much. You decide to move to Scotland to become a goat herd. I would do that.
That sounds about right, yeah.
You fully isolate yourself from society. You grow your own crops and wipe your ass with reusable toilet paper made from goat wool. I would do that. And when the solitude is too much to bear, you carve a wooden dildo from a pine tree and do what you must.
Scotland boys
No,
make do.
it's not sad. Everyone else is just sad that they don't have goats to herd or a wooden dildo to. Ah, Splinter! Oh,
Oh god, what if
Oh,
my
I'm gonna
stats
puke.
are too low? Shit, what if we all lost?
I definitely lost.
You finally gather your courage and ask your beloved to go to the con after party with you. You want to go to the party with me? That's funny. Why? Because I actually wrote a one-off fanfic this morning where we went to the party together. Wait, did I? There's no way. We were both cosplaying, and when the party was over, we came back here and took off our cosplays, and no spoilers allowed.
Oh my god, you got
The
it!
Rizzler strikes again!
What the fuck?
What the
Can
hell?
you ever lose? Can you ever lose? You always,
No.
always
She
get
loves
Zoe.
me. She loves me.
No
The
way.
after party was fabulous. Zoe brings her notebook and shows you some new fanfic ideas she's been cooking up. Even the outlines of such magnificent erotica gets you all hot and bothered. Zoe notices, so she offers to take you out back and relieve your literary intrigue. Who knew reading could be so hands-on?
Winky face. All right, this means I could lose this. I have one
I'm
creativity. Oh god.
So powerful.
You finally gather your courage and ask your favorite over-sexualized mimic to go to the con after party with you. Oh, thank god.
Of course I'll go to the party with you. It's the least I could do. Without you, I never would have won the cosplay Grand Prix.
Yeah, I did have some pretty good ideas, like get your nipples out.
You know it.
I think this means I get a secret ending.
And hey, if you like my nipples so much, baby, I could show them to you later. Wink.
Wink. You can clearly see the nips right now, but you're not gonna complain about the subtext of that offer. Whoa!
Mama.
Party was great, but the sex afterward was even greater. Turns out it's very easy for Nico to get in the over-sexualized character mindset with the right encouragement, and you were certainly encouraging. Yay!
Wow.
20 new events, 18 new
20 new
outcomes,
events.
and 1 new secret.
1 new secret ending.
We did
Wow.
good today, gang. The only achievement I got was from Nemo failing.
I don't know what I
It
did
worked out.
wrong.
I don't know what you did wrong. I think
it was your
had to be
stats,
stats.
because your charm was 2.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
I think the Great Wall really might have fucked you on that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But this now means that we have 73 out of 351, 66 out of 645. So what? That's like a little bit over 10% kind of done. And 3 out of 34. So that is, yeah, we're getting there very slowly. Nice. All right. But that's the game.
Wow.
We did it.
And we'll do it again next week.
We'll do it again next week until we get bored
we're
of this
eventually
game.
gonna beat all
and
the
then,
Monster Proms.
And then we'll go do another one, like Monster Prom 1,
I'm
2, 3,
definitely
4.
going for... I think we should start going for everyone, though, because I feel like us trying to go for the same couple people every time.
Oh yeah, you gotta
Just,
like
like,
start
twisting a lot of the same
branching
stuff.
out. You gotta start branching out to like different
Yeah,
people,
I'm
which
gonna
is
go for
why
Elman next time, I think.
I went for Nico this time because of that.
The Nico one was good.
Yeah, it was.
How the fuck did Aito win? Look at me. How did I not? How would I lose? That's the real question.
Oh man, I think that means that someone's gonna have to go for Liam because I don't think anybody's gone for Liam yet.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll see you guys again next week, I suppose, if you are free. But yeah,
I'm always free.
Thank you guys for hanging out. Chat, I appreciate it because I know that like collabs are, you know, not as much attention, but it means a lot that you'd hang out for the Achievo hunting. But yeah, you guys got anything going on this week?
I am collabing with Almontis tomorrow night.
Ooh, okay.
I'm
And
collabing with Shumi Friday.
oh my god. Okay, that's pretty good. Both of those are pretty fucking awesome. Who would we like to raid? We should all pick, and then I will.
There was a group of
get food.
people that we could raid, so I need to like look at who's still going.
Yeah, there's quite a few people. Whoever you pick, I'm happy to go for. So excited this is officially a thing. Me too, because I like playing this game. So it'd be nice to do this. I may be streaming
Picking the
again
person
later.
with the least viewers.
I'll probably either Life is Strange or Oblivion, depending on how I'm feeling. We will see.
I say, are we gonna say it out loud, or are we gonna just
say it out loud.
this and then we'll raid?
Just
All right,
say
I
it
was gonna
out.
say bear.
Let's raid Bear! Yeah!
I was gonna say Bear as well. Bear just did really well
Nice.
on final exams.
Aww. Alright, we'll raid
Yay.
Bear. Let me start that up on my side as well. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. And we unlocked 2 more plot lines. Let's fucking go. Bam. Alright. Start the raid. Alright, thank you guys for hanging out. I will see you guys again soon. Just Friends raid. I just can't stop winning. You know what? I like it. I like it. I think for me, though... This is gonna be mine. This is gonna be mine.
Is it about the nipples? Yes. Sex master.
I'm proud of me getting that secret ending.
You
I
did
think
it.
that's the first secret ending I've actually successfully gotten, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because I fumbled the Doug secret ending, the
I've
boomerang
somehow gotten
one.
a secret ending every time.
Yeah,
Except,
that-
well, I didn't get the secret ending this time, but I was in the running for it.
You were. Alright, well, we're wrapping up. Goodbye, guys.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Love you.